That was beautiful. Beautiful to take us off mute.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, all. All right, let's get into some. Now we can see all you beautiful boys and girls. There you go.
Stop it.
Oh
You're
my god, it's so
embarrassing me.
nice to have Streamlabs back again. Oh,
Oh, that is good, yeah?
oh yeah. Yes, and people can see me this time now because I got the second camera on the
I can see
stream.
the NATO.
Woo!
It's amazing. He's like right there. It's like he's in my living room.
Oh my fucking god. How am I supposed to focus now?
Exactly, exactly.
By the way,
I've got an erection.
Love the shirt. Love the shirt.
Yeah, it's as I was telling the others before, it's a mix-up of the cat from Alice in Wonderland and Gengar, and underneath it says "We're all mad here."
His couch is the same color as the background.
Yeah, it is.
I know, right?
It's almost like I planned this alley.
Oh, beat
Yeah.
it.
God, bullshit.
No, well, because I was actually going to drape the green screen over the lounge, so it would
Yeah.
get rid of the thing. But then I was like, well, it matches into the thing pretty well, so who cares?
You can do what I do and just wear the green screen as a scarf.
So your neck disappears.
Hello, Karos.
All right. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's do a little sum up.
Yeah, the boys.
Well, now it's probably a lot of sessions ago now, because what are we up to? Seven
Yeah.
session.
Nice.
6 sessions ago, you guys broke out from either your capturedness or your employment of the SandBroker, fled out of that town on the way to the Pyramid Oasis. The Pyramid Oasis, you were recruited by the well, not recruited, but kind of like enticed by the Resistance to go to Bemo Village. Along the way, you lost one of your compatriots that you found along the way, Texas Ranger. Preston made back up with you guys. You were able to find Bemo Village. Talk to Derek, the mayor of that town. Get into a tussle with a bunch of the company's guards. Fight the Sand Demon. You guys decided to head north towards the actual company's base of Westling. Along the way, you guys experienced a lot of nightmares. A couple of you have been enticed by the Red Wizard himself, either to learn more about the party that you are with, give you more power, control your power, restore your memories, or just expose you in general to the rest of the party. You stumble across, what was the second village? I've got it written down here. Heidi Village. Heidi Village, you ran into the Grey Thirsters, where you became very dehydrated as they withdrew all the moisture from the air. You guys were able to, through a bunch of craft and going into the mine in that town, get some moisture to head north to the next village of Teardrop Village, the destroyed town, where only an oasis left over. So you guys had a nice relaxing night there, swimming in the oasis, and had a quick tussle with a cactus, like a sentient cactus monster. And then you've headed north now towards Westling. You are about a couple of hours south of Westling, currently camped for the night. All experienced your nightmares again.
Except for me.
Yeah, you didn't for once tonight. Benny was offered some restoration of his memories, or even just to know what his memories were. Oz was seeing a traumatic past. He's been trying to escape. Bish kind of had the worst of it, where whatever she's been experiencing seemed to show her, I don't know, maybe a future that may be coming. And then Daz was told the people he currently walked with are not the people that he believes them to be.
Lies.
And a lot
Lies.
of them contain a lot of troubled pasts and a lot of things that they've either lied to him or not even told him about.
It's not a lie if I don't remember it.
And at the last bit of his night, he made a little pact with his god where he said he'd probably be a bit more of a faithful man to the clergy and maybe give some help. And he was given the final words of the compatriot he walks with, the paladin, can be a gateway to good or evil. and to be cautious. So we pick up our night with, I think it's Oz taking over the last bit of the night. The third.
The
Shit.
third and final shift.
I'm gonna be ready for this. Sorry.
All right, so we pick it up. Who was doing second? I can't remember now. Was it?
That was trickery.
It was tricky.
Oh.
So,
Daz for second.
oh yeah, Daz. So we'll pick it up with you finishing
Hold
up.
on. Lion says not hearing audio.
Okay.
I was hearing it before.
Puppy.
I hear it.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm hearing it fine. Through,
Yeah, I hear it fine.
through the stream.
Yeah,
Cool,
might,
Sorry,
cool,
Lion.
cool. Sorry, just making sure.
yeah, might have to refresh. I don't know. Is everyone else in chat?
Button, I don't know.
Everyone else able to hear it in chat? Just making sure before we head on.
No,
Yeah, because it's all unmuted.
I can hear
the stream fine too.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
thanks, Cubble. Stain. I know it's Stein, but
All right. So, Daz, you have
Yes.
parted ways with your god. What do you want to do now? It's the final minutes of your night shift.
Oh jeez. Actually, jeez, I don't remember what I was doing. Eh? Like, okay, so after I did the stuff with the god and stuff, I put my picture that I had in the little, because Trickery made some sort of sand man
Yeah.
from memory.
I'll put their helmet on it too.
And it was a pretty uneventful. Wait, didn't we wake up and fight a sand monster after that?
That was a cactus thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was back at the Oasis.
I am so confused.
Yeah, you guys have headed
We've
north
done another day's
after
travel.
that. Yeah, you've done another day's travel after you left the Oasis.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, there's nothing really I want to do. Who's next in line to wake up? I guess.
Oz.
All right, yeah, sure, I'll wake him up.
Alright.
Bumble over to Oz and.
All right, Oz, you were woken up by a beautiful, but still the scent of alcohol, lovely dwarf.
Hi.
Mate. It's
Hi.
How's it going? How's it going, mate? It's time for your watch.
Yeah, all right. I guess I get up. I sit up. What do I see?
You see everybody sleeping, but you also see like a sand version of a snowman with a helmet on it, and God, I can't remember what else you guys did to it, but I think you put the boobs were
That's
on.
kind of all I did. I don't know what
Yeah.
Daz did to it.
I put the picture in its hand, so it's like it was having a beer or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Well,
It just seems like the last two people have been doing
Well, that
some
wasn't
stuff to
bad.
keep them busy.
it was in my bag. So okay. I grabbed the helmet off the thing again,
Yep.
and I placed it in my bag. Obviously, I noticed that one of my orbs are gone.
No, your
No.
orbs is not gone. It's switched around.
Oh, it's been switched. Okay, I thought it was. I thought
No.
it
Put
was
a
gone.
coconut in it too.
The old Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then fair enough. That's all right then. All right, then I'll go
I
up.
put a
and-
coconut in there.
I'll get up and I'll go sit down outside to do my shift.
All right. Is there anything you want to be doing? Well,
Yeah, I want to check the orbs
why?
Because,
Yeah, but why would you be checking the orbs?
because I was intrigued by them last time. I want to see.
Yeah,
what
he
was
had a
again.
conversation with me, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Before we all went to bed.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you pick your orb out.
Mhm.
What are you
I'll
doing
pick
with it?
out. Well, I got 2 orbs, so I want to grab one of them.
Yep.
And I let go of it.
Which one? The directional orb or the other orb?
Well, I'll let go of the directional orb.
So the directional orb, as soon as you let go of it, it floats up and heads just a little bit north before drifting back to you and back into your hand.
Cool. All right. I'll grab the other one.
Yep.
I look at it and esports.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Esports.
Nothing seems to happen with the orb.
It was a piece of shit. All right, put it back in the bag.
Okay.
Nothing but your own frustration.
So I'm just sitting there doing watch then.
All right. Cool. I need you to make a perception check for me. This is like after an hour of you just sitting there. Nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, perception. That is a 20.
A 20. You hear footsteps all the way around the camp. And they sound like they are heading towards the camp.
Oh shit. Okay.
They seem to be getting closer and
Okay,
closer.
okay, then I'll get up.
No, Dash, take
I'll
your
run
time, it's all
inside.
good.
I have to wait for everybody else. I'll grab out my warhammer. I'll run back inside. I'll wake everybody up.
Alright, just as you were about to head back into... Because you guys have that little... what's it called? Gazebo kind of set up.
Yeah.
System. Just as you're about to run into there, you feel a blade at your neck.
Okay. Who's that?
As you turn around,
Yeah.
you do it ever so slowly. You turn around
Yeah.
and you see the face of Zane. And you're like,
Not Zane.
you stop for a second because it's like you remember you don't remember the face, but you remember the face, and then you remember it's the man that was also in the room with. Oh God, what's her name? I forgot her name. 2 secs.
Persephone.
No,
Scartooth?
it is with Scartooth.
Yeah,
He wasn't there.
Oh,
wasn't there.
yes, he does. He didn't.
I was-
All right,
yeah.
so yeah, you have this man behind you holding to your neck. He goes, I haven't seen you around.
Hi.
So casual.
What can I do for you?
Filthy casual even.
You're not much of a lookout there, bud.
Oh, I got things on my mind.
He kind of giggles to himself and he like pulls the blade off. He goes, you're not as angry as I've been told you usually are. But anyway,
I got things on my mind.
and then he like puts the blade back in his, and then puts his hand out to like give you shake your hand. Name's
shake his hand.
Zane. And then
Oz.
And then as like he announces himself, you see a whole bunch of like black leather kind of men kind of surround the camp with you.
Well, I've had this dream before.
Right.
And he motions to you, goes, you probably want to wake up your compadres there.
Is it bad?
No. We just got some good, we actually got good news.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, give me a second. I'll go wake him. Okay.
He
I'll
kind of
wake
just sits down and like,
casual conversation with a knife to the throat. Eh?
yeah, he just,
him. Put
but
him
he-
away.
yeah, Zane's very carefree as well. So he just kind of just sits down, crosses his legs, and pulls out a bit of jerky and just starts eating. While everyone else, like all the kind of leather-bound kind of guy, like soldier-looking men surrounding the camp are all kind of shaking their head, like.
Cool. I'll go wake up. I'll wake up Daz first.
All right.
Poor Dad's having a few.
All right,
sleep.
yeah.
Went to
You give a bit of a shake to Daz. He kind of like opens your eyes, and you see a man sitting across from you, cross-legged, in kind of. So Zane's got black hair, kind of slicked to the side. He's got like nearly a bandana across his mouth, kind of covering his face. He's got like black armor, black kind of studded leather armor. And yeah, he's just kind of pulled the bit of the bandana down, is kind of shoving a jerk in his face. Also, the whole camp is surrounded by men right now.
Definitely had one of these dreams.
Can I before like can I tell him don't do anything stupid? Like I tell him don't do anything stupid.
What the?
Yeah,
Oz, did you like?
Don't. No. Yep. Don't do anything stupid. They're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay. They're fine. He's actually all right.
All right.
Yep. Just be calm. Be cool. Be collected. Woosa.
Woosa!
And just help me wake up everybody else here.
All right. It's another fucking dream. What the fuck?
No.
All right. I start waking everyone up.
No butt touches here. Just wake up people gently, okay?
I look around for the beer. Nah,
No
not a
beer.
dream.
Aw.
Wake everyone up. Well, I assist in waking everyone up.
All right, so Preston, you haven't met Zane either, but like Bish and Trickery, when you wake up, you recognize, like only just, because you only saw him for the littlest while, and he didn't really, all he kind of did was kind of tell you where you could get some horses down on the bottom level, and that was about it. That was your only kind of interaction with him. But when he sees you get up, Bish, he goes, Hello, beautiful. It's good to see you again.
Oh.
I like this guy. He has taste.
Reaction.
And Trickery. Yeah, you noticed Zane as well.
Yeah.
But you guys also notice, all the men surrounding the camp at the moment.
So Preston's awake?
Yeah.
He looks around frantically, quickly tries to grab his stuff. Guys, what's...
No.
I reached for my sword.
No.
Who are these people?
It's okay. I shook his hand. He was nice. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know a lot of not so nice people that shake my hand too.
Oh, his name
Hi,
is Zane.
Zane.
This isn't...
What are you doing here, Zane?
Oh, do you guys know these
Oh,
guys?
you guys know? Oh.
I've seen
Yeah.
you before.
Yeah.
How?
He's kind of a douche.
Is he good company or bad company?
He's kind of looking around like, oh, so hurtful. You know, I just
Wait,
wanted to see all your beautiful
so
faces again.
Trickery.
Oh, come on.
Trickery, you don't like each other? You don't like Trickery?
I don't mind the guy. So you guys had more of a problem with the Dragonborn that was in the office. He was the one
That's
that was
true.
being a dick. Zane was
Look,
actually...
He wasn't the bad one, it was the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn was a bit of a cunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
like,
liked standing near the Dragonborn.
Yeah, you were.
I liked the Dragonborn.
you
Yeah.
liked the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn didn't like me.
No, he
No.
definitely didn't like you. He motions to all the soldiers. He goes, "Stop looking so formal. Come and have a seat." So guys, we finally got some messages from Derek saying that what you've accomplished in BMO Village and that
All
you were heading.
lies, 100% lies. None of that ever happened. I did not touch her.
Wait, what did you
No, nothing. Never mind.
do? Okay, okay.
Preston was very confused.
And so we all moved pretty much all of our resistant forces down to BMO villages. We just missed you as you guys left, so we've been trying to catch up with you. We thought that you may have stopped in Heidi Village for a while, so we searched for you there for a while, but we didn't come across you, so we thought you might have headed
Did you
off
find the
north.
burnt corpses?
No, not really. There was nothing left when we got into town. The
Yeah,
roads
exactly.
were all empty.
You're welcome.
He's like completely confused at the moment. He has no idea what you're talking
Alright,
about.
we took care of it. All you need to know is we took care of it.
But
okay?
yeah. So Scar and Derek kind of sent us up here to kind of help you guys, because I don't think you guys know this. Like, Derek isn't that well informed, but there's nearly a whole army up here, as well as the Red Wizards lieutenants themselves. So
Wait, Red Wizard?
we're here as your backup.
Wait, no, you said something about a wizard that was red.
I'm assuming he's speaking of the Red Wizard.
So actually, when both of you try and say Red Wizard, nothing even comes out of your mouth.
I assume he's talking about the...
Would use both. Shut up.
He's kind of looks at you both like weirdly, like doesn't understand what's wrong with you.
What
Preston
red
thinks to
wizard?
himself.
The leader of the company. How much information were you guys given when you headed up here?
Not
Sweet
a lot, I
fuck all,
assume.
mate.
Promise of money.
God, you are guys as ballsy as we've been told. Anyway, well, yeah.
He's talking about our courage of diving headfirst without any prior information.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, well, lucky I'm here, because I got the town plans for you guys, and I think we know where...
Didn't we get a map from?
Yeah, more,
Tom?
like, more... Yeah, the map was very, here's a circle of where the base is, and that's about it. While this is more like a detailed map of the town, where, it shows, the north half of the town, where it's all residential, and then the mid-district's all shopping, and then the bottom part of the town is actually where the tavern that they've converted, that you guys know that had been converted into a barracks, is what you were last told
Daz
by Tonk.
Tavern.
I'm fucking there, mate.
Yeah, so the plan was we strike at dawn. Are you guys in?
You
This
kind
is-
of interrupted my beauty rest, you know.
This is all pretty sudden.
Yeah,
so
well,
what information do you have? As long as you give us all the information, we can make an educated decision.
we know only just a little bit more than you guys, apart from the Red Wizard. We know there's the two lieutenants, the wizard that no one can seem to remember, and the Black Knight that has been seen in Oasis a few times.
Okay, do we know, like, what other information do we know? Is there any way we could maybe have some kind of reconnaissance to obtain information? Because I'm all for going in and stopping them, but I don't want to go in and get caught in some kind of trap.
Well, that's why and he like motions to the rest of the soldiers. That's where we're here. We're going to distract the main forces while you guys head in and, with the abilities you guys have shown, hopefully do something about the Red Wizard.
You keep saying blah blah blah.
No, when he says it, it seems to come out fine.
Oh, okay. You keep saying about this Red Wizard. Where'd you get Red Wizard from? What Red Wizard?
He's been seen a few times in town, and the only way we know he's connected is because the Black Knight is well known to everyone in this area. So he has been seen ordering the Black Knight around when they've gone into the... And then as soon as he kind of mentions that trickery, it kind of nearly like unblanks your mind for a second, and you remember, like, you did see the Red Wizard when you tried to pick his pockets.
That guy.
And yeah, it's the more he explains to you guys about the Red Wizard, it feels like this fog is lessening and lessening on your mind. Like you perfectly start to remember stuff, but you
I grab the 100 gold that I got from the draining, you know, in the pouch, and I look at it.
Yeah, it's all still there.
I throw it at Oz.
I grab it.
A pouch of 100 gold just hits you in the hand, in the chest, and falls into your hand.
Oh, what's this?
Take it. I don't want it.
Why?
Belongs to that wizard.
It's okay. Why? Why?
Belongs to that wizard fuck.
Wait.
Can he say wizard fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. That
you-
doesn't breach the Twitch terms of service. It's all right.
That's our job, right?
Okay. Is there a reason?
I don't get bought off that easily.
Okay. I don't get bought off either, but I will hold on to this for you.
Ooh, 100 gold. I'll hold on to that.
And I'll take it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so you've got 100 gold. It's everything's. It is it perfectly is 100 pieces of gold.
Cool.
I've already
Done.
removed it from my inventory.
Cool.
Wow, yeah, you're fast, aren't you?
So,
what if I said Red Wizard?
You haven't dreamed about it.
yeah, you haven't dreamed about him ever.
Okay, so all right, let me just try something then.
Yeah.
So, may I ask about the Red Wizard?
What do you want to know?
Was I able to
Who
say
are you
that?
asking him to?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm asking
Zane.
Zane. Yeah. So, may I ask about this Red Wizard?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you want to know about him? We can't seem to get anywhere near him because he has diplomacy immunity in this half of the world. Anytime the Red Wizards are around, they seem to have immunity from any standard force of army or soldier or guards.
Are you trying to say that you're
Do
using...
I know? I was going to say, do I notice that when Trickery or Preston try and say Red Wizard, that
No,
they're
it seems to like craft their sentence as it comes out of their mouth to seem like they're not even saying anything towards it. Like it's not like when they try and say it's a blanket. Like they don't realize they're saying something else. In their mind, it seems to be like, blah, 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 but it seems like a normal sentence to
okay,
anyone
so it
else
seems like
that hears it. Yeah,
Something normal.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, at least I know that, and at least okay. Every time I see them ask something, they look confused. At least, can I make an insight check or perception check to notice that?
No, it
Okay.
is literally just a normal sentence to you.
All right, cool.
And to anyone else listening to somebody, even like a person that knows they're saying weird stuff, because you don't hear it yourself as something, a different
Oh.
sentence. It just sounds like you
Alright.
can't say what you wanted to say.
All right, now I know. Now I know. By the way, Bish, yeah, we can hear you.
Thank you. Sorry, I had a dizzy spell for a moment there. You woke me up too soon.
That's all right. Is this Red Wizard? Oh, you know what? I would have asked it. Obviously, it's something to fear. You know
Well-
what, Zane? It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's all
fine.
stories, pretty much. Like,
It's all
and
stories?
nobody fights any red wizards these days. Like, in 400 years, nobody's fought a red wizard because ever since their leader took over after the Civil War,
Yeah.
like, they haven't fought anybody. And so anywhere they show up is they have diplomatic immunity because nobody wants to start a war with they. So
How long has it been since the Red Wizard has been around?
he's only been around the last year.
Okay.
And it seems like just at the same time that the SandBroker has been expanding his territory.
How much trouble did they actually cause?
He's caused nothing.
caused nothing?
He doesn't put his fingerprints on anything. He doesn't touch anything.
He seems pretty clever. He's doing things in a way that leaves him untraceable or like completely unassociated with any potential criminal acts.
I get up and walk away.
So are you trying to say that you want us to act as like some kind of secret militia strike force and take out these?
He kind of has like nearly a sincere look on his face, like he feels guilty, like with his next words, but yeah, kinda. It's like we haven't had anyone ballsy enough to do this, and B, display the power that you guys have displayed since getting to the Pyramid Oasis.
So why are you here? Why is the army here?
We're here to distract the majority of their forces so you don't have to fight the army and the Red Wizard at the same time. We are... And you see, like, all of them kind of nearly do a gulp. We're the sacrificial force for you guys.
But why?
This might be our only chance. You are a double-edged sword. Yes, you've given us hope, but you are also forcing the Red Wizard into a corner where he hasn't had to act himself yet, but if you keep beating him, he is gonna finally put his piece on the board. And if we get him now before he has a chance to mount some ritual or build a bigger force, this might be our only window.
I see. You want us to catch him while he's off guard and unprepared, and
Yeah.
being prepared is a magic user's greatest source of strength.
Yeah, you're like he knows you're a wizard, so he kind of goes, if you imagine you, like even at your power now, if you have time to prepare, you are a lot stronger than if I attacked you out of the blue.
Yeah.
I've stealthed.
You've gone away.
I walked
He
off.
walked
ages.
away a while ago, so you've stealthed.
I was actually gonna say excuse me, and I was gonna go after him.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you follow off after trickery.
Yep. Where'd you go? Do I see where he went?
Yeah, where did you go?
I just walked away from everyone, just to get away from everyone into the dark.
Okay.
And
Roll
stealth.
a stealth check for me then.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, he disappears from even your eyes. As soon as he like gets out of the distance of the light from the fire, he
Yeah.
into the night.
Oh, well, then I turn back and go back with the other guys then.
All right, you guys sit back down.
Preston wants to go over to Daz and Bish.
Yeah, Zane sees like you're gonna need to. He goes, I can give you time to talk about it. Like you guys, we're not forcing you to do this, but we're here and we're ready. Scartooth's back at BMO Village with a bunch of people as well, and they're there in the bad kind of option that we all fail here. And he kind of walks off back and he kind of sits with his men that he has.
Preston goes over to Daz and Bish. And he just says, I'm not very comfortable in this situation. What do you guys think?
I hope they know what they're sacrificing themselves for.
It just seems, I don't know, like out of nowhere. Like I don't know if I'm sure Trickery and whoever know these people, but I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this.
Well, Bish knows about Zane.
No, but Preston doesn't know that they know. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Oh, didn't we?
Yeah, well, Bish said hello in front of you, Preston.
Preston's
Stupid,
oblivious.
obviously.
No, his perception's not the greatest.
You well, like Preston, you probably notice a few of the men there. Like you don't know Zane, but you probably a few of the men you would have seen that when they gave you a horse, and they probably were with you when you had your thing with Arthur and stuff like that. So
Okay,
like,
so
so
I
some,
recognize some of the soldiers.
yeah, you notice a couple of their
Oh,
faces.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
And even Daz, who doesn't recognize Zane, probably recognized one or two of the men as well that were down in the stables when they grabbed all their horses.
Probably
Like
saw
not
something in the
like
pub.
not enough that you're like, oh, I know that guy, but like, oh, I've recognized that face at least.
Yeah.
Do I know any of them?
Yeah, you probably do too. You were in the same spot with Daz where you didn't just get your horses off nobody. There were people down there kind of looking after the horses for you guys. So
Okay.
So Preston is still with Daz and Bish, and he kind of reaches over to where he's got his spellbook, and
Oz, you're with them as well, aren't you?
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
he pulls out the spellbook, and he just says, I noticed that you two use the spell to help me get some sleep, and it's the only nights that I ever sleep anymore. And as a student of abjuration magic, I'm pretty fascinated with it. Could you guys teach me that spell? I feel like the more of us that know it, the better off we are going into this conflict.
This is the protection from good and evil, yeah?
Yeah, I picked it up, but I
Yep.
just
Yeah, no, I'll just making sure they know.
yeah.
Yeah, sure thing, mate. Anything, just my spells are your spells, you know?
I should be able to pick this up pretty fast, but I just want the basics. I want you guys to just help me, please.
I'll let Daz do it.
Does that mean
Well,
that
Preston needs to learn that you can't always sit behind your magic.
Ooh. Watch
But-
out. It's teacher Bish.
But without this magic, I have nothing. This is
Do you really believe that?
It takes you about an hour to learn a spell of your own school.
okay. That's what I bring to the table. That's what I offer to the team. My magic.
I've started walking back.
If that's what you believe, then I'll let Daz teach you.
Look, just so you know, it's not always just about physical prowess. You know, I mean, magic's a pretty powerful tool. I mean, we're all being terrorized by this red bloke. I'm assuming that's what would happen when I say his name.
But yeah, to them it comes out like terrorized by that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's pretty powerful, and he uses the arcane powers and stuff.
Whatever. Just teach him.
Sure thing.
So yeah, so like over the next hour, he can be teaching you. But you guys want to be doing anything? You guys want to discuss anything more before?
I wanna talk with Trickery.
Yep. So you see Trickery come back out of the darkness, and you walk up over to him.
I'm mumbling in Infernal to my swords. Or my sword and dagger.
I walk up to him.
What's up?
You alright?
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's just about time we get some revenge.
What do you mean?
Ooh, Trickery is a bit bloodthirsty.
Let's put it simply, mate. Someone wants to mess with my mind. I'm gonna get him back. I'll walk off. I'll walk back to the group.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, he's walking back to the group.
Yeah,
What?
I told him. I said, wait.
What?
Just know that I've got your back. You
Teardrop.
got that?
Yeah. You're right,
Good.
mate. No, I keep walking back.
All right, so everyone's back together now.
Back together.
I'm just still mumbling Infernal.
Have I taught Preston the spell?
Yeah, we'll say, and it's starting to, like, the tiniest little bit of light is starting to come up over the horizon at the moment.
Just out of curiosity, have we rested enough? Like,
Yeah,
those of us doing on
yeah,
what
that is definitely a long rest you guys have had.
Not the sleep.
Well, you guys did sleep most of the night. It's only the last like 3 hours of the watch, and about an hour into that Zane showed up. So it was probably like 3 a.m. or something like that he rocked up. So it's probably about like 4:15 at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat some coconut.
Zane kind of like hops up from his men and kind of walks over to you guys, and he kind of goes, I know this is all of sudden, but have you guys come to a consensus? Are you joining us?
Well, I mean, I guess this is why we're here.
You guys do what you got to do. I'm sneaking in the back way.
Isn't
What
that
do
what
you
we're all doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
The back
All right,
way.
so he shows you on the map. He shows like where the path of where he's gonna take most of the troops. Gonna start a whole bunch of disturbance to draw off a lot of their force, and then he shows you the way into the tavern and the back door into the tavern. And he goes, our like last scouts were probably a few months old at this stage, so we don't know what else has changed to that tavern. But last time we had a man on the inside, they still had it the same kind of setup as last time, where the back
Wasn't
door.
Arthur, was it?
Huh?
Wasn't
No.
Arthur, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, no. Did you ask him that?
Yeah.
He goes, no, that's the whole reason we don't want to use Arthur, but we haven't seen him since you guys, and he kind of points to Preston, mostly you left. We haven't seen him at all.
He wasn't paying attention for that.
I think he is.
What? I missed that whole thing. Sorry.
So he mentioned Arthur, and he goes, no, we haven't really seen him since, and he kind of points at you, Preston. He goes, since you left.
What? He's what? Run away? What?
We don't know. No horses are missing or anything, so we don't know where he went. He's a small guy, so he's gone missing before, but never
Wait, are we
without.
talking about piss pants, piss weak, little shit midget boy who was annoying?
He kind
as
of
fuck?
shoots you. He kind of shoots you a bit of an evil look.
He was a good kid.
Like when you say that, like Zane kind of gives you a bit of like nearly evil, not like bad, but like kind of like Don't.
It's all right. Calm down. I don't think anything bad of him. He's actually a good kid.
And then,
What? I'm so confused.
Ooh.
yeah, we don't know where he went. He never really kind of came back.
What do you mean?
After he wanted to go with Preston, was it? Yeah, with Preston.
He's just disappeared.
Yeah.
Kind of. When was the last time you saw him? When he went with Preston.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Then I asked Preston, where was he with you?
He wanted to come with me to on this adventure, like when I was trying to catch up to you, and I told him that he couldn't. I don't want him in danger. He'll be in danger if he's with me. And
So where did you leave him?
he ran off.
What do you mean he ran off? Where?
He pretty much just ran back into the town.
He ran back into the town.
To the Oasis.
Yeah.
Maybe
he's
decide to
not
pick up a
back
trade.
So I turn around back to Zane. Turn back to Zane and say he's not at the Oasis.
No, not even in the rich district. We have men around that area, and
It's entirely possible that he's living within the Oasis, but keeping a low profile, maybe trying to
He wasn't anyway.
stay out of public eye, or even I don't know.
Shut up,
Maybe he's
nerd.
trying to
There's a
do
good
something.
chance. There's a good chance that something's gone wrong. And he's gone missing.
yeah,
There's
but
so many different variables. For
he kind of like feels your pain, but he looks at you and he's like, I think we're gonna have to focus on this first, and hopefully after this we can look for him. I miss the little guy as well, as much as.
If anything, he's with Walker. Is my guess.
And he kind of looks around and he goes, "Yeah, where is Walker?"
Yeah, I'd say SandBroker's got him. And I pull out the SandBroker's badge and I throw it at Zane's feet.
He kind of picks it up and he goes, "Yeah, this is a emblem of the SandBroker. When did you lose him?"
We were fighting some of SandBroker's guys off, and that's where I got that from. And turned around, Walker was gone.
Well,
We tried to trace him down, killed a few more of them.
hopefully,
went dead.
after whatever happens here, we can maybe think about the next step with the SandBroker. But that's a whole different beast.
All right. So what's the plan?
Well,
The plan
no.
with you guys, or just the plan, or are you talking to Zane?
I'm talking to Zane.
Oh yeah, he already said 2 seconds ago he's going to take most of the forces to like the eastern part of the town, cause a bit of a ruckus,
And
fight.
he wants us to help him.
No,
What
he's starting that to kind of distract most of the army and forces that they have at Westling, so you guys don't have to fight a whole army before you have to fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're literally a sacrificial army.
Okay.
what about I sneak into town first before you guys attack?
He kind of looks at you and he like as a man of the same kind of skills, he goes, I completely agree. I completely see your talent, but the last 2 men we sent into town, we never heard from again.
Okay.
I think that this is kind of a situation of haste where we need to make use. We don't have time for reconnaissance. Wait a minute. Wait.
Which town did you send them into the?
Yeah, into Westling.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, because as he said before, like the last kind of info they have is from about 2-3 months ago, because from that moment on they haven't been able to get info back.
Yeah. I had to backtrack on that one because I was thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, we killed 2 guys, and we didn't, and they were like, no, we don't work for. Yeah. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. On that note, no more time for practical jokes. Hey, Oz, your globe's in Preston's knapsack where I switched it. Esports.
What? and then.
No,
Alright.
you know something's up.
So,
tricky.
so my globe comes back to me.
Yeah.
I'll give him back his, yeah. I'll
And
grab
then,
mine.
yeah, so you get your globe back, Preston.
Cool.
All right. He
While we've
goes.
got a-
He kind
while
of
we've-
He looks up at the sky for a second. He goes, "We've probably got about an hour before we should do this."
I'm packing. I'm already packing my stuff.
Yeah. Whatever you need to
How,
do.
how far away are we from Westling?
Probably a couple of hours.
Couple of hours by foot or by horse?
Yeah. Yeah. Like now, it's getting a bit lighter. There's a whole bunch of horses set up next to you guys as well.
Is there enough for us?
We shouldn't be trusted with horses.
We should be trusted.
Yeah. No. There's definitely. It looks like they brought a couple of horses as well for you guys.
In case we lose the other ones.
How many horses have they? Are they giving us one each?
Yeah. On each.
Alright, cool. Nice.
All right.
All
I
right,
suppose we're gonna start riding.
Yeah. Sorry, Daz. What were you about to say as well before?
Oh, I just wanted to have a look at their gear. I want to know how well equipped they are.
Yeah, considering like what they are like a local town resistance made up of people from these villages that have been kind of fucked over, they're well equipped. But compared to like an army or something like that, they're not that well equipped.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like as like you kind of know, they're kind of just set up to distract people. They're not really there to win that fight.
All right. So what's the plan for us? Are we gonna sneak in, or where are we going? Like,
Yeah, we're.
I feel like
I'm ready to go.
preparation. Are you okay, Tricky? Or you seem a little bit.
Yeah. I'm alright. I got something in mind for our friends.
mm.
I just-
But they're not our friends. What?
Idiot.
I love trickery.
What?
Yeah. Moving on.
All right, if these fools want to sacrifice themselves, then let's get to it. Let's talk to the master of sneaking if we're going to sneak in. If these guys want to sacrifice themselves, then let's do it.
Damn.
I'm ready to go.
Ish. She's ready.
Preston's a bit taken back. He's just like he doesn't know how to react.
You're
Shake
like Oz. You have this feeling kind of washing over you as well. Like
Yeah.
this is your element. Like you know this feeling. The eve, the morning.
The eve of battle.
Yeah, the eve of battle.
The
Like,
dawn of war.
Yeah, the dawn of war. Like it's the rest of the party nearly catch this tiniest little smirk on the corner of your mouth. Like this is me. This is my element. This is what I've missed. You didn't realize you've missed this feeling for so long.
Yes.
And
Well,
like
that's why when he gave me back my orbs, or he gave me back my orb and I gave him back that one, it was like, no shit, this isn't a joke. Time to get fucking serious. And
Yeah.
that's what's like, let's almost like a celebrity death match. Let's get it on, kind of deal.
let's get it on. All right. Is there any as DM to players anything more you guys want to prep? You guys have a little prep time if you want to set up anything, you want to do anything before you go in.
No, not that I can think of.
No,
I just
alright.
want to establish I'm not blood hungry. I'm just more like
Yeah, no,
hungry.
Well,
Yeah,
you-
no. That's why Preston's a bit taken back.
Yeah, it's nearly.
Unleash this anger.
It's nearly well. That's why I described it to Oz, but that's what
Yeah.
you are feeling as well, Bish. Like this is your element as well. Like you've been in this situation before. Like that's why you're so like, huh, let's do this.
I just want to pull Zane aside for a bit.
Yeah.
And have a chat to him for like a minute or two.
Yep. Yeah. What do you want to say to him?
Just want to. Zane, we didn't really get off onto a good foot when I met you at the Resistance hideout.
That's all right, bud. Zane is like the most carefree guy you've ever met. Like
Yeah.
you instantly as you just say that to him, you kind of feel like he has this presence to you that you're like, oh yeah, I trust this guy.
Yeah. I just want to have a quick talk to you, man. I mean, I know the Dragonborn didn't like me, and Scartooth sure as hell didn't like me either. But I just want to let you know that, you guys run away from us, I'm coming after you. If you bail on us, you stuff this up, and you leave us there to die, I'm coming after you.
He kind of gives you like the cheekiest grin. He goes, "Don't worry, bud. We're here in it for you."
Yeah.
Well, that's going. Well, that's going on. I grab like off the bottom of my boots. I kind of like wipe some of the mud from under the bottom of boots, and I kind of do like a
Oh, that's mad.
Yeah.
I
like
love it.
this and like this. I'm getting in the zone.
Metal paint. The
I
wall
kind of
paint.
I tear a little piece of my cloth off here and do a little bit of a Rambo. And I'm in the
yes.
I'm in the zone now. Anybody that fucking comes up to me, you better not fucking come up to me right now.
Preston wants to he's gonna take like a minute or something to kind of get himself motivated to do it. Not motivated, like G'd up to do it, but he's gonna go up to Bish.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
bitch.
God.
He just says, I'm sorry if I upset you before about when I said that magic is all I have. I'm not as strong as you guys are, but I want to be, and I want to be a help, and I just don't want you to think of me as a burden in any way.
You need to believe in yourself more. You are strong in your own ways.
I want to know what strength is.
It's
Coming from a zero strength
so
person.
so but, like you wield divine power alongside physical power. Like what is there some kind of trick to blending the two together to like because this is so foreign to Preston. Preston's usually pure magic, so is there a way? Because if there's a way that I could do that to better help the group,
Everyone has a different definition of strength. Have you noticed who everyone turns to when they need to know about things?
I've noticed Daz goes to a deity, I assume, much like yourself.
No, I don't mean deities. I mean this entire adventure. Who do people turn to for information, for knowledge, for guidance?
Trickery knows quite a bit.
Next time you apologize to me, maybe think about it first. Bish walked off.
Preston just.
Oh, bloody!
And he's Preston's going to use the rest of his time in his book, just trying to, like, in like deep thought.
Beautiful. Anyone else want to do anything more? Daz, you haven't prepared for the field of battle yet.
In terms of battle, far out.
Do you want to smoke a cig? You want to have a ciggy or?
All I can say is, Daz is wishing he had some grog right now,
Yeah.
but doesn't have any. So I
Yeah,
guess
like, let me ask this: has Daz ever been in like war or like real combat? before?
he's a tradie. He
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Oh, he's like Preston. We haven't been in war before.
Everything that he's experiencing now is a first. Like, although he's a trained cleric, he's never actually had to fight the undead. You know, he just sort of springs people heals in the mines and stuff. So this is all really, yeah. That's why he's been so quiet. You know, it's
that's cool.
really
I just
foreign.
just had to make sure.
Although I will make him do something. He's just gonna, like, you know, put out a smoke. Have a bit of a drag, and he's going to look up at the sky, and he's going to say, "We're keen as mustard. Look, these good lads behind me, they're about to step out and probably get themselves killed, and I wish I could be there for them, but I got to be there for these blokes too. So, in all your almighty wisdom and grace, can you please watch down on them in my stead, you top bloke?"
You just,
Yeah,
I was about to say, nearly on the wind, like just the whispers. It's like, yeah, mate, yeah,
Oh, music to me ears.
Do I see this happening at all? Or is he doing it behind us?
Yeah, where are you doing it, Daz? Because you just walked off a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, just walked off. I basically just turned around.
So yeah, you don't hear the yeah mate on the wind. You just hear him kind of saying that.
As long as I didn't see it, that's all I care about.
No, you actually probably did see it.
Did I see him?
Yeah.
Spraying?
Yeah.
Oh, if I can shake my head then.
That's right. I didn't see you shaking your head.
Yeah, he's facing the other way. All right. So
No shame.
yeah, Zane and his crew are starting to like rattle up their horses. There's about 20 of them probably together, and they're about to set off. They kind of look at you guys and like give us about an hour, and then you guys can head off. And he kind of motions towards like the map that you guys have, and he goes, "You guys know where to go in."
Don't be late.
And then kind of like nearly out of character for him, for the only a couple of hours that you've kind of known him for, there's nearly a sense of like the coolness disappears from him a second, and he's like, "Good luck, guys." And he doesn't even wait for your reaction, and kind of they all ride off.
Okay.
Fools.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so yeah, like an hour passes, and now like you guys saddling up.
Yeah.
Are we really sneaking in with horses?
Well,
Oh,
no. Well, the plan was that he said for you guys to ride up as close as you guys can, and then go on foot
Get
for the
off.
last little bit,
Oh, okay.
just so it
And
doesn't
then-
take.
Fucking
and then
great.
Use the horse's momentum to jump over the.
over the wall.
Or even like Metal Gear Solid side, just like hide
Cover
on the
box.
hide on the
It's gonna
side
be
of
some
the.
of the worst espionage you've ever seen in your life.
Like, you just imagine like all these horses like couple box.
Why am I in my head getting this vision of like me trying to kind of up Bish over a wall, and she's just like struggling to get over?
Yeah, my aerobics ain't good, or my acrobatics, sorry. My aerobics might be great, but my acrobatics isn't.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys hop on your horses. You ride for nearly about an hour, and now the town is pretty much within your sights. Not enough that people could probably see you from the town, but you can see the outline of the town.
All right. So we do see like the horizon line of the town, is what you're saying?
Yep. It's
Okay,
probably
right.
it's probably about 10 minutes walk from your current location.
Okay. So
We
well, I'm
skirted
gonna
around to
turn
the side that the tavern's on.
Oh, you going straight up?
Or are we skirting around to this like?
No,
the
no.
horses, so we're around that
Yeah,
side
so
of the town from distance?
sorry, I didn't really explain the bottom half. The bottom half of the town is like the main entrance in the town, and like the tavern is like the first thing leading into the town. As nearly like a big greeting into the town you can set up at the tavern. So for travel, like this area is like the most northeast of all the 4 towns. So it's like this is nearly one of the last good stops before you just go into the barren deserts. So they know a lot of people will just be coming into the town just for the tavern. So they have it set up. They did have it set up at the southernmost point of the town.
Are we going in?
Okay. Well, we're ditching the horses, yeah.
We're not gonna do. Are we gonna completely ditch the horses?
Well, we'll tie them up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To a rock.
you could probably like set it up with a couple of like your climbing spikes, put that like nail them into the ground and tie the horses to them each.
Let's tie them to the gazebo.
The gazebo.
We brought that?
Yeah, of course we did.
Oh shit!
We've got the knockdown Renault crew here. Why not?
Oh yeah, you guys have become pretty like proficient in like pulling that thing down, turning them into like.
Daz is. Let's be honest, dude. Daz is.
So it's actually a pretty simple process now. It doesn't take you that long to break it back down and put them back up again. So
Let's break it down.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you guys are now sitting on the outskirts of the town. The tavern is in.
All right. Well,
Within
I suppose we should start looking at sneaking in. Where's that map and just, like find the back entrance that we're supposed to take?
Yeah, so the tavern is on the right side of the road leading in, and on the back right side of the tavern apparently is like a door you guys could come through. You guys, just as you're kind of looking at the map, you hear a few explosions and you start to see smoke on like the far northish part of the town from you guys.
Well,
About the
that's up to you.
diversion.
What was that, Bish?
Sorry, it was more me, Ali, saying let's talk about a diversion.
That's my cue to leave.
And you do actually see a whole bunch of people like nearly spew out of the tavern and head up the road north. As well.
Can we see anyone like on the walls of the town or anything? Like, what are they doing? If there is any.
No, that you don't actually see anyone apart from the people that came out of the tavern. That's about all you can see.
So there's no like watch people in like a watchtower or anything on that side of town that we're coming in.
No, it doesn't seem to be. Whether it's like they have something else set up, or whether they're just that ballsy because they know nobody in this area has the power or the strength to kind of contest them. So.
But we got the touch.
We got the power.
Well, not really. Even you guys alone would be pretty useless against like the whole setup that they have here.
All right, I'm gonna start stealthing. Well, trying to be as stealthy as possible in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, give me a roll, because you are gonna be kind of helping everybody else with this.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hang on. I want to, just before he does all of his stuff, I want to do something.
Yeah, yep.
All right, okay. So I know we're gonna be stealthy. I know we're gonna try and stealth into this place. So I'm gonna cast guidance on everybody individually.
Oh.
Yeah. Guidance is just like a cantrip. It lets you add a D4 to one ability check of your choice.
Okay.
See if I'm gonna need
so-
this.
Preston's gonna try and sneak around with
Well, we'll see what trickery rolls first, because if he gets a really good number, you guys probably won't even have to roll.
Come on,
Well,
piggyback him.
Hang on.
Well, he'll just more be like teaching you or like be like guiding you through the stealth.
Okay, so that would be a 20, but not natural.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go.
That was using the guidance as well.
Yeah, you're pretty like you're pretty much setting them up. You're like, you need to stay down. You need to just walk like 1 foot at a time. Make sure to watch your feet so you don't kick or anything. And yeah, you guide them pretty much all the way up to that back wall of the tavern itself.
Mission Impossible style.
Dun,
All right, so we're up at the wall. So do we have to go in through like the main entrance to get into the tavern, or is there like a?
No, you
like a
see,
back
you
entrance on the
see
wall?
like a wooden back door.
Oh well, let's sneak in through the back door.
Okay, so you open the door and it kind of opens up into what you could gather as a storeroom, maybe. There's chunks of meat hanging from the roof, like salted meats hanging from the roof. There's like a whole bunch of hay off to the side. There's bags of flour. There's crates of just fresh fruit, not food.
Important question time.
Yeah.
Food. Is there a cask?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of casks.
Fuck yes. I need a fucking drink. I'll put myself on.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to, because I was gonna make you roll, but yeah, if you want to just go straight up and get it.
No,
So
I'm pouring it.
yeah, he goes straight towards it and like opens it up. I need you to roll a stealth check for me.
Fuck. All right, give me a second.
At disadvantage because you're probably not
even
like
thinking about it.
not
No,
even thinking about.
I'm pretty sure I get disadvantage because of my armor. It's
Yeah, but
scale
that's
mail.
more if you're moving. This is like you opening a lid.
Okay, here's the thing. The first roll was a 17, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Next roll, a flat one. So, sorry, guys.
So as you run up and kind of you don't stop and then it nearly is like one motion. You're opening the lid, but the barrel is falling at the same time, and you're like kind of falling with it. And like you open the lid just as the barrel kind of hits the ground, and just ale spews out across the floor, like everywhere. You catch like but like for some like nearly miracle of just like feet and athleticism, you catch a whole bunch of it in a cup even before it kind of hits the ground. So like to the rest of everybody, you're an absolute idiot because you just knocked over this barrel. But to you, you're like lying down, but like the glass is full, and you're just so enamored with the moment that you're like don't even realize what you've really done.
Can I just say, Bish is giving him a death stare that
He
pretty
doesn't.
much,
He doesn't even see it. Like that's how like he's just like it's the
'Cause
holiness of
he's
holy.
fucking blind.
Well, all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, it's the same death stare that both Benny and Nato are familiar with at PAX. So-
Oh.
It's nasty.
Wow. I just give. You know what? I don't even give her away. I just drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone back out the door. Back out the door.
I roll over there.
You're like nearly opening a second lid as he's saying that, and you just like, ugh, and you kind of put the lid back down and kind of scammer back out.
I'm gonna hide in there behind like the meat and everything like that while everyone gets back out.
Okay, yeah. Everyone heads back out. You kind of slowly close the door and kind of disappear behind some racking.
Mhm.
You don't hear anything.
Can't tell if anyone's coming.
Yeah, you don't hear any footsteps or anybody coming.
Alright, I'll sneak over to like the entrance to the storeroom, and
So the opposite door from which you came in?
yeah,
Yep.
and like just to peek and see if I can see anything on the other side.
You open the door and you see, nearly a bar kind of set up, where like nearly a restaurant bar kind of set up, where a whole bunch of big round tables with chairs around them spread out across the room, and a bar over to the side. And
Can I see anyone?
you see two people sitting at one of the tables, and that's it. All the others are complete.
What do they look like?
One is a huge dude in black armor, and the other one is... You can't really tell from that distance, but he is kind of wearing like a black robe as well.
Oh fuck. Okay. I sneak back to the group and open the door up for him. All right, all clear. Come on. There's a couple of guys on the other side of the door though we need to take care of.
Okay.
Righto.
We got one big hunking dude in black armor. I think that might be the Black Knight that Tonk was scared of. And then there's another guy there who would I have recognized him as being the guy that the wizard that I saw disappear?
Strangely not. But,
Oh, okay.
like, as a
There's
player,
another-
yes, it is the same guy. But, yeah, your character doesn't recognize him yet for some reason.
Yeah, and there's another dude there, but I didn't get a good enough glimpse of him. I couldn't recognize him.
Yeah, it's almost like it was a split second. Like, you looked at it, and, like, you're like, yeah, I saw it. But then you, like, try and think, and you're like, no, what did he look like again?
What's the plan?
Big guy smashes heads. Drunk guy heals. And then the rest of us do whatever the rest of us do.
Are we just running in?
We kind of got no real other options from this vantage point. As soon as you open the door, it's like a bar situation behind that will be between us and them.
Does the person in the cloak look magical? Like, could you tell that it's like a...
He for some, like as I said, like, it's almost like as soon as he looked away from him, he can't remember what he saw. Like, but he doesn't really, like, but it's not like, oh, wait, why can't I remember? It's like, oh, no, I mustn't have had a good enough look at him.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I can think of is if you guys sneak into the bar with me, I can sneak up closer to them, maybe get a quick stab on one of them.
Do you reckon we can just talk to them, mate? Maybe they respond to words.
Sure. I'll let you guys decide on that one. And I sneak back over the door and just peek through it again just to see what else I can, to see what they're doing. Just keep tabs on them.
Preston seems he's very nervously going through his spell book.
All right, what else is everybody doing?
I'm just looking at all my abilities and features and stuff like that. Sorry.
That's all right.
Millions of peaches.
Peaches for me.
I'm back in 1 second. I'm just going to drink water.
Yep.
He's drawing up the map. I'm doing the same. Getting a drink.
All right. Yeah. Anyone else want to do anything while we're waiting? Like, anyone else want to prep spells or anything like that?
I'll go grab a drink quickly.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think like it's 9 p.m. I think we should take a quick break.
All right, we're just gonna take a quick break. Everyone watching, we're just gonna go get some food, and when we come back, where all the boys and girls are gonna go into the tavern.
What's a celestial? Is that like a ghost?
No, Celestial's like an angel.
Oh.
off mute. And we're onto the battle screen.
Battlefield.
All right, so yeah, you guys are in the closet. Nah, you guys are in the storage
We've
room.
come out of the closet.
Yeah, and yeah, you can see out to pretty much two people sitting across like either side of the table talking to each other.
Okay, so these like circle things, they're tables, yeah.
Yeah, and the dots are
They're
the
all
chairs.
Which one's the big guy?
The big guy is this one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Right. So the other one's probably got the least hit points. Could probably deal a shit ton of damage.
So can I use Divine Sense or no?
Yeah. You want to use it now?
Well, if we're all still really uncertain, I'd like to use Divine Sense.
All right. Oh, Jesus, that's not looking the right way. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just had to fix my camera. You feel two humanoids, and well, actually, you feel a whole bunch of humanoids in the room, and you feel something undeadish upstairs.
Ah,
Ooh.
But it doesn't feel undead. It just has like a taste of undead around it.
a taste of undead around it.
Yeah, around the object.
Delicious.
If like as you're feeling, like for a second it feels human, and then for a second it feels undead, and then it feels human, and then it feels undead. It's a weird feeling.
What the fuck?
So that was upstairs?
Yeah, so these are the stairs here.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
When you said I felt humanoids around me, is that this bunch around me?
No, you feel them in the room.
Oh,
there's
so
more
they're not
humanoids than just the
alone.
two?
Yeah, she feels more.
Okay, so I can tell you now, there's more than those two that we can see in this room. And there's something nasty upstairs.
So can I take another sneak peek out the door and see if I can see these others that are in the room?
Nope, you see two guys, a huge big guy in black armor, and yeah, man, he's talking to across the thing with blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
I know what I felt.
No. I they must be invisible. I can't see anyone else. Either that or they're hiding.
Hey, Bish, how many did you sense?
Around about, like, apart from the two others, she feels like maybe 5, 6, 7. She can't tell. It just
5, 6, 7. I can't tell.
Well, what if we go in and we surprise them all and just see what happens?
Well, you just want to run through and bust open, and that's it.
Well, you're a barbarian. Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
good
open up
point.
a can of whoop ass.
You just go in there and
However,
wild some dudes.
I'm also a soldier, and I know that stealth is important. And I'm looking at you,
Mm.
Trigger it. Stealth is important.
So you want me to sneak in first?
Yeah.
All right. Let's give this a crack. I'm gonna try and sneak into behind that that first table that's right.
this
right
one here.
on the side of the door. Yeah.
All right.
Like ducking down behind it to like hide, obviously.
Yeah, they didn't notice you.
I try and signal back to the others to come in a bit.
Who's going in next?
I'm sorry, we're all sneaking.
Well, I'm sneaking in. I don't know if anyone wants to join me.
So you mean the giant brute that's behind me? He's
Oh,
sneaking well.
Sorry, here's the main entrance door here. That's where
Okay.
the door to, like, the actual door is to this place. But you
Well,
guys
I'm
are
gonna
coming
try.
in through
Can
this
I
side.
try and sneak over to the next table along, like the next one up?
This one, that one up there?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, you make it up to the next one. They don't seem to notice you whatsoever. They're having a loud conversation with each other.
So I'll go in next because NATO, one of my proficiencies is stealth.
Jesus.
How?
Because he's a
So
dexterous
I'm gonna
giant sexy man.
stealth in next.
Yep.
This is green. It's camouflaged.
All right, so you kind of crawl in, don't make any noise as you make it to the first table. You kind of like ducking down underneath the table.
Actually, Alex, I'll have you know that orcs and D&D are more of a grade.
All right.
I did not hear you.
I didn't hear that either.
I said orcs and D&D are more of a grey than a green.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh wow!
Always be green to me.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow!
All right, yeah. So what's everyone else? What's the other three doing, or do you want to
Okay.
move?
I'm like everybody else.
Look, guys. I'm absolutely fucking shit at sneaking around. So look, how about you guys go before me?
Okay. And Preston's gonna go as well.
Okay. You head in.
Let's go, Preston. Stealth.
All right. Yeah, Preston's up to the first table.
Oh shit! I don't have the roll.
Nope.
Fuck yeah.
Far away.
Oh, we're not rolling. Okay.
I whisper over to him. Good
Yeah, like
stealth, dude.
the two of you notice that. Yeah, like Preston kind of is not really being sneaky, and yet the other two didn't know. The two people at the table haven't noticed.
Good
Oh.
job, nerd. Jeez.
All right, then I sneak over as well.
Yeah, so there's three of you now hiding behind a table. I don't think we could fit a fourth.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
do
gonna
I?
move- I'm gonna stealth over to.
No, wait, just wait. Yeah, what did you gonna say, Des?
Do I notice that like Preston didn't really go at that sneakily, and yet they're not really all that distracted?
Yeah, same with Bish as well.
All right, that's really sus. That's really sus to me.
Yeah, it's sus to me as well.
Yeah, because like you've been in combat, so you know when you're not really being stealthy. But like Preston doesn't. Preston was just like, oh, hell yeah,
Oh.
I'm stealthy as shit.
Guys, I did it.
Oh shit.
Guys, I'm helping.
Okay, well I've snuck over there, so oh no, I don't want to say it now.
What? Say it as Ali.
Well, no, because like now that we've established that something's up. I don't want to break Preston's heart by saying, like,
Yeah, say it. Say it. Say it.
I don't want to.
Say it.
But hey, would Bish do it?
Because anyone in the
Probably-
room now can't really talk. The three of you could kind of talk behind each other, but
Yeah.
you can't really talk to Daz at the moment,
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
that's-
well.
unless you want to break stealth.
Can you still see us? Can Dad see us?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there doing like
a motion. I just motion. Wait, what? What?
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cautiously walk out, but I'm not really gonna sneak. I'm gonna see what the difference is.
You just gonna walk out?
I'm gonna walk out, but I'm gonna eye them. Like I'm gonna look directly in that direction. I want to see if they move at all.
Nothing. They're just talking to each other. They don't even notice you.
I stand up.
Nothing happens.
Preston's
Nah,
gonna
mate, this is fucking fishy.
Preston's gonna point his finger at trickery, and I'm casting message.
Oh.
And he's just gonna say, "Trickery, I did it. What do we do now?"
I knock him a little bit across the head and just get up. Get up.
I know you can't hear that. It's only trickery can hear that.
I turn back and I look over at him and I see that Dad's
can-
just standing there.
Can I,
You can-
I
Can I
was just
see-
standing there too.
Oz is
can I
just
see you
standing
do any
there. I'm
hand
like,
motions or anything?
No, you
No,
won't.
it's-
No,
I
but
point my finger and then
Yeah.
I whisper.
yeah, you would have
message.
you would have no idea what he was doing. Even if you even if you kind of knew magic, you wouldn't know what spell he was casting.
Even then, do I see him doing it towards trickery?
All I do is go.
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
all right,
Thinking it-
I see that. I turn around. I see Oz standing up. I see Daz just standing there out in the open, being fluorescent.
Can
Like,
I get
Uh-oh.
You sure can.
something.
yeah Daz and who's at the back there, Bish, to roll me a perception check.
A Prestonception.
What's that? Oh. 12. Perception, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 12.
I got a total of 21.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, that's
Boy.
good. The door's gone.
Oh, no.
You mean the one we just walked through?
Yeah, it's a solid wall now.
crap.
Fellas, the door we just walked through is gone. I mean, it used to be a regulation, 2x4.
Actually,
Same
with
issue
20
door.
with 21 as well, the front door disappears as well. It is a solid wall.
The two knuckleheads still there?
Yeah, they're just chatting to each other.
I think we straight buggered this up.
Something isn't right.
Nah.
Preston looks like with so much concern, but we did so well. We were sneaking.
I cast minor illusion to create like a bang over next to the stairwell.
As that goes bang, the two figures kind of like nearly like how a mirage kind of like just shimmer out.
Ah, shit.
It was a decoy.
There is a man many of you have seen in your dreams. Oz is... no, Az and Bish.
I haven't.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Oz and Bish, you don't recognize him, but the three others, instantly everything kind of like becomes like clear in your minds. Like you're able to... You can feel like you could talk about... Like you... It's not like you're gonna talk about this, but all of a sudden it feels like a lock kind of comes off your mind for a second.
Is this also the guy I felt upstairs? Oh, that sounds wrong, but yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
He's here. He's
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, now that you could physically see him, it's emanating off him, that feeling. Like, you aren't even using divine sense, and you are feeling... All of you are kind of feeling this, like, just death. Just like... If you've ever experienced death in your life, this is what you were... It's nearly like you're looking at it, kind of, embodied.
Oh.
Preston looks at him and takes a step back, and he's just like...
Like, as you do that, he kind of takes a bow, and he goes, "Welcome, all. Welcome. I've been expecting you. The loud knock you caused was an easy way to tell that you were here, but I knew you'd come eventually." And, like, he seems to, like, just blabber on for a minute, and this is all happening at the same moment, but I've got to talk to you all individually. So this is what's all of a sudden, like, the words that are coming out of his mind, out of his mouth seem to blur. And Preston, you hear the words of, "So, Preston, have you thought about my offer, have you? I can build you, I can bring you up to be the wizard that you are."
No, I'm not. I'm not like you.
Like, as you go, like, as you feel like you're going to talk out of your mouth, nothing's coming out of your mouth, but you hear your own voice. You're a wizard, and you've done message, so it nearly feels like you're message, but not the same kind of way, because message is
We're
usually...
messaging each other.
Yeah.
Hey, I was filling him up a second ago.
And I say, lol, JK, winky face.
He goes, "You don't have to accept my offer now, but..." He kind of, like, nearly... You can feel his image, and you can kind of feel his, like, hands and fingers kind of going between each other, like, nearly, like, you know, like a Mr. Burns, like, excellent kind of... Yeah, like, yes, just think on it. There will come a time, I have seen it, where your powers will mean nothing, and you will
Mate,
wish...
can you do me last?
Okay. You will wish for me, and I will be there, and I will help you.
No. I'm not like you. I'm not doing this.
Alright, so that's pretty much where that conversation, but at the same time, that this conversation is also happening in your head, Bish. Ah, Bish.
You saw what we did upstairs.
The paladin, we haven't met properly, but did you enjoy your little dreams and glimpses of a future yet to come? I know.
More like a lie.
I know you've danced with either side of the path, but I also have my own Oathbreaker who has broken his bonds, and he doesn't have the potential you do. I know the power that dwells inside of you, and I know it will eventually take over you, but join me now and strike down your... I wouldn't even call them friends. And I will show you how to control that power. You will never have to run in fear from anybody else or even your own powers. I will show you how to control the dark. I will show you how to control the light, and you will be its master.
I'm silent.
Alright, so that will end that, and we'll go on to Das.
Fat cunt.
Daz. Did you have time to talk with your compadres? You know, I sense it in you. You feel I was not lying. You have 2 friend murderers. A man who doesn't even know his own past and will betray anyone at the drop of a hat. And the boy Preston who hides dark abilities.
Nah, mate. I thought you were a top bloke before, but I can feel the sick darkness coming from you, mate, and it shits me to tears. I'm cut as a mad snake. I mean, mad as a cut fucking snake.
It's,
Can't
a-
fucking talk anymore.
it's all right. This is not a RSVP now, let's say. Just watch your friends from here on out. You will know my words hold great honesty to them. They will turn on you. You have always kept people at arm's length for these reasons. They will betray you.
Nah, mate.
All right, and then I'll end that, and we'll go to Oz. Oz, we haven't been formally introduced. I am Drun Car. I know your
Drunker?
Drun Car.
Drunk car.
Nobody's drunker than me.
Totally didn't see this coming until this exact second.
It's one of those things where on paper it sounds awesome,
Yep.
and you read it and you're like,
Yep.
"Holy fuck."
You
Yep.
can't hear this. Stay out of my dreams.
um,
Aren't I always in your dreams?
Get in my car.
Oh.
I know the past you run from. I can make it like it never ever happened. No one will ever find out. How long do you think it will take till the people you walk with find out that you murdered your own?
I honestly don't care.
Tell me, damn it.
All right, so that's where we'll end that. And then we'll go to trickery at the end. Trickery. You were a lot less easier to buy off than you previously gave leeway to. But have you thought of my proposal? I can unlock every single
Right.
memory that is buried. I can tell you the people that did this to you. I can help you seek revenge. I am always in need of a man who can get information.
You see, you made a mistake. You tried to talk to someone who likes to talk.
Oh, I know your little abilities. I know your whole past.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Do you really?
he does.
Do you know that 100 gold you slipped me, I've already given away?
Yes. That
And
was...
do you know that I have a little song just for you? Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls. Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker. We're a bunch of cunts, so fuck you all. And I can't finish this mockery.
Like,
Shame we didn't hear that.
as you sing that, he kind of does a laugh, and then so we'll flick back. All those conversations happened at the same time now, so all of you all kind of come out of that, and you
Oh,
come.
casting vicious mockery.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
okay.
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
As you come
That's the
out,
start.
he goes, "Oh, well, that was a fun conversation with all of you, but
She's gonna punch you in the balls.
I have a little surprise for you. Come, little one." And out
Oh, no.
steps from behind him
No.
is a little child,
Oh, okay.
but he's a lot smaller. But instantly, you recognize his face.
Uh-oh, he's wearing Yeezys, isn't he?
Yes, he is. A little halfling speaks. He nearly has a horror on his face when he sees you guys.
Preston has the same look.
Why are you guys here?
Arthur, what are you doing?
After you left, I came to Westling to fight the bad men, but this man is going to give me power and help me bring back my parents.
Nah, mate, you don't want that power. You don't want that. You don't want what he's selling.
He's already let me talk to my mum.
That's
And
That's
you,
very
and like he
dark
gets
magic.
he gets like nearly an angry look on his face, and he kind of looks at the other four, and he goes, "You four didn't even want to talk to me." And then he kind of looks at you with even more like hatred in his face, and he's like, "You were my friend, and
I am your friend.
You left me. All I want is to help my town, and these people will help me."
They'll help you destroy it.
"No, you will help it destroy it. He has told me what you have done."
I chuck on my helmet.
What?
You probably can't throw that distance. It's a
No, I
fit.
chuck on. I put it
Oh,
on.
you put on your helmet? Yep.
What has he told you? I haven't. Everything I'm doing, I'm just trying to help.
You helped the bad people take this town. He has come in here to free this town and bring it back for the people.
How? Like, no, that's not what's happening.
I've seen his men help people, help them with food and water, and he's given them homes in the north of the town. And at that moment he goes, "It's all right, Arthur. I will protect you from them. You head back upstairs, and I will deal with these ones." And like you see Arthur kind of give you like the evilest glare as he runs back upstairs.
Arthur. Oh, sorry. Just as Arthur's about to leave, Preston just he looks at him, and he's I'm sorry. I was.
You're not sorry. If you're sorry, you would have let me come with you and help my people. But you were the ones who did this.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, and
Required.
he's disappeared back upstairs.
Oh, damn it.
And then Duran looks at you. "Well, we'll see how you go with a little bit of my friends. I will be upstairs waiting for you. But first," and then as he kind of like waves his hand, the black little wizard kind of like shows up. He's like just standing on the bar, and he kind of like moves his hand, like parts his hand, like his hands are together, and he parts them, and then the room is like with guards everywhere.
Fuck me.
And then Dran kind of goes, "No, I think it's time you two proved yourself to me. Both of you have let me down." And like Dran kind of lets out his hands, and like this black kind of like nearly string looking thing starts coming from him and hits the first soldier and kind of like freezes him in motion and links to all the other soldiers, and then they all fall dead.
What?
And then he lifts his hands, and they all kind of seem to like get up, but they're not living anymore. They're all zombies. And they all seem to just kind of fade out of existence. Where's the big guy? There's the big guy. I need him. And then he turns and he says, "Vaughn, it's your time as well. You have been aching to take them on, so I think it's time you have a go." And he kind of walks into the middle, and just the huge, just shining black armor. Like, it seems to shine, but nearly not even reflect the light at the same time. And then, all of a sudden, he just walks back upstairs, Duran. And now there's this mammoth of a man. He's not the height of a Goliath, but as big as probably the tallest human you've ever seen in your life, and is nearly as big sideways. I need you to all roll initiative.
Oh shit! Ooh,
I need a dice tray. I really
wasn't
do.
terrible.
Stop rolling under the keyboard.
All right, 17, Nato.
17.
I got 20.
17 as well.
22.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Can't we save these for attacks, guys? Come on.
And Daz, what did you get?
3.
There
He's a
we
cleric. That's all right.
There we go. All right. Up first is trickery. So
Casting
just
hold person.
just as you tried to move, all of a sudden,
Oh.
the black wizard at the top of the thing, he kind of disappears for a second, but then all of a sudden, multiple copies of him are around the room.
Son of a bitch.
I thought I was going first.
Yep. And then also,
Oh, son of a bitch! I know how this is gonna work. Oh,
the Black Knight crushes a crystal in his hand as well.
I had first initiative. You just said.
Yeah. These are the things that are happening. These are like, there's things in D&D where like there's called they're lair attacks, where like lair things happen in like a villain's lair. These are lair, so these are the things that are happening now. All right, so yeah, you'll go now.
Okay. Cast hold person on the big guy.
All right. What do I got to beat?
13.
Is it a wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's a 20.
Oh, fucking kidding me.
Yeah. Not a natch. He got 18 plus 2. All right.
All right. Well, there's my action. So I've got movement still.
Yep.
Just come with us.
But no one close to me yet. So. Should cast Fairy Fire. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna move me like 10 feet back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why have I got a different colour for him?
Nato's running around.
I'm just going to do that so you know it's him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's the big guy there in the middle.
Alright.
All right. Up next, anything else? That's all for your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me. I haven't got anything really I can do on a bonus action.
All right. So up next is the Black Guard. This is his turn. All right. So he is going to disappear.
Good. GG, boys. We won. Let's go home.
No. No, I don't trust that.
Okay, up next is Preston. You guys are all bunched up in that little corner there.
You're in the pillbox.
So the black guy's gone. Old mate at the front there. Preston's just going to. I'm gonna cast. Okay, so I get out my spellbook and I flick up, open some pages, and I focus on the inscriptions inside on the pages, and my hand glows. It glows this like vibrant white outline, and then once it's got this like
No Fap November.
steady once it's got this steady light, I then press it onto my chest and I cast Mage Armor.
Mage Armor, beautiful. All right, where are you moving to? Or are you staying put?
I might just move behind everyone else.
All right.
Just question for future, so I know.
Yep.
Those scrolls that I've got, are they a bonus action or a normal action?
They're a normal action. Use
Normal
a scroll.
action.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Up next is. Oh, that was Preston. 17. Oz or Bish? Who wants to go first?
You want
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Would I be able to use my my divine sense again to kind of establish exactly who's in the room right now and where people are?
You can sense the room of like what's in there, but that not really where they are.
Not where they are.
Yeah.
Okay. Presence of strong evil registers on your senses, like. Okay. Sorry.
No,
that's
no,
alright.
I'm sorry.
So I'm scared to attack, to be honest.
Yeah, so am I a little bit. To be honest, I'm hesitant.
But the whole idea of having like a bit of a hitbox is like kind of a bit concerning. So can I just kind of, who's up the top? Is that Trickery?
Yep.
And then the rest of us are bunched together here in the corner.
Yep.
Okay, can I fill the space between like the group and Trickery and just fill that middle section?
Yep. Right there.
Spread out. Because I'm a bit distraught still from the conversation because it's the first time I spoke to the Red Wizard.
Yes.
So she's a bit scatterbrained. Okay, can I? I was going to say, can I touch myself with protection of evil and good, or is that, or because that's only someone else?
Yeah. Yeah, that.
One willing creature. Like,
Yeah, one
so
willing
maybe-
creature, so you could probably do it to yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
Mage Arm is worded exactly the same. So
Yeah.
Okay, all right, then I'm going to do protection from good, evil and good to myself.
Really? That's a very smart idea.
Door's open. You can go out. What's wrong?
Cool.
It's just okay.
Yeah, and nothing more for your turn. You've moved. You've cast your spell.
Yeah.
Okay, up next is Oz then.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna you know what? I'm kind of worried to do anything myself. Did you say that these green dudes here, they're all undead? Yeah.
No, they're perfect images of him.
Oh fuck off.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So they're all perfect images of him. They're just like in a circle now. They all look like him. And me leaving him here doesn't mean that's him. That's it's just so I don't have to keep moving around all the time. They're all the same person.
Well, there's a giveaway.
I'm just gonna wield my. I'm just gonna pull out my warhammer and wield my shield.
Yep.
That's it.
You're not moving from your spot?
No,
Okay.
that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Well, 17, done all of that. All right, it's the wizard's turn. All right, let's have some fun. This beat is sick. Oh, yes. All right. All of a sudden, coming from this one here, a huge fireball comes casting at you. It's going to hit right about there in the middle. So it's going to get you three there. So I need Oz, Preston, and Daz to roll me a dex save.
My favorite.
The hitbox.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
13.
20, but not natural 20.
Well, TPK guys.
8.
Wait, what did you get?
I
8.
got
8.
I got
All right,
yeah, sorry.
the two of you pass, but Daz doesn't, so you're going to take half damage.
So when Daz takes full damage, we take half.
Yep.
Have fun doing this without a healer, guys.
Holy shit! Are you
That's-
serious?
Yeah, that's what spells. When you succeed on the save, you just don't take as much. Yeah. Well, welcome to spells in D&D, bitch.
Fuck me, NATO. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Hey.
This is just a fireball, man.
Yeah, this is the third level wizard spell. It's not even that strong.
Half damage, though. Fuck me.
Oh, my thing lasts for 10 minutes.
That's 20 damage to Daz
Oh my god.
and 10 damage to you guys.
Okay.
Oh shit, boys.
You did get leveled up, yeah, Daz?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're still alive.
Yeah, I'm still up. But
Okay, cool.
fuck.
I was scared that I wiped your first turn. All right, so yeah, huge fireball explodes in between you guys. And then all of a sudden they seem to all of the copies seem to spin and they stop in their positions again.
Okay.
They're switching spots.
All right. Daz, you're up.
Fucking hell.
Big guy's fucking disappeared because apparently he can do that.
Power of the crystals, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Might as well just start attacking because
I have no idea what the hell I'm meant to do. Shit. I wanted to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Yep.
To see if I could differentiate. Although the spell says it lets me know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet.
Yeah, this guy's human, so
Yeah, no, that wouldn't really work, eh?
no.
Wouldn't it cancel out if, let's say, the others were fake?
Not really, because they're just more of his magic. It's not really summoning an undead or a demon or something like that. If that kind of thing happened, then you'd be able to differentiate.
Okay, so it's not like an aberration.
No.
Okay.
It's literally the spell is like a major mirror image that he's doing, but it's a different spell that he's doing. It's one that comes with his class that I've built him off.
Alright.
Jeez. I might just have to heal myself. That sucks.
Well, if you're dead, you can't heal anyone else.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to burn a healing spell on myself.
All right.
All right. What is that?
What the hell is that? 9?
7. Wow.
Wow.
Can I also move myself a little bit? I'm gonna spread out so that he can't just like hit all three of us with like another bolt.
Yep. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
so,
head south
yeah.
around here.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Anything more?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. So we're back to the top. Trickery, you're up.
I've got nothing that can. I could just throw it out there, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. I'm going to go up to the one that's up closest to me.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a swing at it with my rapier.
All right. Let me roll. Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna do that update. Just want to make sure I got this. Yeah, it did update. Okay, cool. So that's. Oh wait. So nope. Sorry. That one. Ooh, that sucks. 11.
All right. You swing, and it seems like this would have hit, and it just seems to go straight through him. You see a smile on his face, and he giggles, and then all of a sudden you feel a blade run into you. Let me roll a d4.
Wow.
Does 1 damage.
Fire.
Hey?
Wow.
Yeah, I got a nat 20, so
Oh.
on
fuck.
my evasion of you. So he wasn't there when you stabbed, but he rotated himself into that position after you stroke and hit you, and then moved off.
What?
Yeah.
He's some kind of sorcerer.
So he's got a retaliation ability as well. Great.
No, it's just because he got a nat 20 on evading your
Yeah. Okay.
hit. Yeah. Yeah, I like our fourth wall hit now. Yeah, it's not gonna happen always if you hit him. It's only just because
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 that I was like, yeah.
Okay, so all right, fair enough.
No, yeah. All right, yeah. Are you doing anything else?
No, it's not much else I can do at the moment.
All
How
right.
much damage did you take, Trickery?
1.
1 point.
Okay.
I've still got
Oh,
30 hit
boy.
points.
He only hit you with the dagger.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude's got nothing.
All of a sudden,
All magic.
Black Knight appears behind Bish.
Oh no.
He's gonna take a swing at you.
Of course he is.
Bitch, look out!
All right. So he comes down with his energy, like with his hit, and all of a sudden you kind of see the mace turn black. Like this black goo seems to like infest the hammer itself, and he brings it down. At the last second, you kind of bring up your longsword and like block it, and your blade seems to turn like a gold color for a second, and it seems to just deflect off whatever was on his mace, and he smiles at you. He goes, another paladin, eh? This is going to be interesting.
Right.
Alright, I need to roll again. Cool. All of a sudden, he disappears.
Oh, fuck off! How can we kill something if it keeps fucking disappearing?
I have to roll a 5 or a 6 on my d6 for him to
Uh,
disappear
What we
again.
do is we just we.
So
we-
it's
we
yeah,
just-
okay, yeah, it's the same as the last.
Yeah, what we do is we
Okay.
decide to play the floor is made of lava. So when he comes back, DED dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, up next is Bish or Oz. Who wants to go first?
All right. I'm thinking tactical war kind of. There's 5 of us, and there's 5 of the. Well, there's 6 technically, I guess, of these apparitions, right?
Yep.
Why don't we split up?
5 apparitions, 1 real one.
One real one. That weighs off the odds. I'm talking. I'm yelling this out, by the way.
Yeah. All right. There's 5 of us.
He keeps on changing over. So, do we know that, by the way? That's what he's doing.
You maybe some of the magic. Oh, Preston probably could kind of gather because he is a wizard himself, and even though he's not from the school of illusion,
Hard knocks.
no, he's not. He's kind of like, you would have known of it, so you could kind of maybe gather when they all spin that he's changing positions. But yeah, not really any of the others could really gather that yet.
So you're saying you want us to cover all the bases so that when he does his illusion magic and switches position with these other images, that wherever he goes we can get him.
Well, if we attack one, then we'd be able to like.
We can get
Eliminate
it
them.
wherever. Yes. Okay. Yep. That's a
Alright.
solid strategy. Good job.
Are we all in agreement?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you doing,
Ah.
Bish?
Yes,
Well-
bitch. Yes.
All right, I'm going to run to the one at the bottom.
One down the bottom. All right, you just make it to him.
And I'm just going to
Smack
just
my bitch up.
jump. Use my longsword double-handed.
Double-handed. Here we go. You don't get your +2 damage with when you do two-handed.
That's okay, but I get to roll 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me figure out which one's 10.
You roll the attack first.
Yeah, no, I know, but I thought I'd cut the middleman. It's all 0, yeah?
Yeah, the one with the 0 on it.
Alright, first rolling 20. 16, but I don't get any. Do I get my proficiency? No.
Let me just check if you're going to hit the right one.
You should still get proficiency and stuff.
All right,
Okay, well then.
yeah.
It's 18.
18. Yeah, you hit. All of a sudden, your blade kind of, you feel something as you hit him.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Rolling my 10. I get 5.
5 damage. Cool.
But I don't get the benefit of my sword either, do I?
No.
Isn't my sword? No.
Let me see. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
use,
so hot in my room.
I'm gonna use a layer action, and beautiful. Succeeds. So all of a sudden, all of you see Bish hit and like catch flesh, and like it does like a lot of it seems to do a lot of damage to him, and all of a sudden he kind of hops up and he hides the pain, and all of a sudden they all rotate.
Oh, fuck.
All right, up next is Oz.
Wait, hold on. How, did you skip my turn?
No, your turn is.
I was before.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yep, sorry. Go for it.
What?
I was before you last
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, sorry.
He
Yeah,
rolled, well, he's before Bish as well last time.
Yeah.
That does not absolve me of my turn.
No.
No, that's fine. I was
No, I did miss it.
You
Sorry.
can't take that away from me. Nothing gives you
Oh,
that
okay.
right.
All right. No, fair enough.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're 20. So you're after
Um,
the Black Knight.
Yeah, all good. I want to move. Can I still want to stay up against the wall. Do I have line of sight against pretty much everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe probably not this guy because Oz is in your way, but that's about it.
I'm gonna take 4 steps up. So I still want to be against the wall.
Yep.
Maybe one more.
One more.
Yeah.
Oh, no mush.
And then I'm just gonna yell, I've got the one by the stairs, and I bring out my book, and this ball of fire comes on, like appears on top of it, and I just press it, and it just launches towards the yellow, and I cast Firebolt.
Firebolt?
Firebolt.
All right, cool. Yep. Let me roll.
Onto old matey on the back.
Cool.
Do I roll D20?
So when you guys attack, you always roll the d20. I just won't tell you because you're still casting the spell. It's not until it hits that you know whether you hit or miss, or you hit an illusion.
16.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you like just have this like sinking feeling. You're like, fuck. Yeah, you shoot, and you expect to just go straight through, and all of a sudden it hits.
Oh shit, boys!
All right, so roll damage.
Goddamn right, roll damage.
Shit, I haven't got any layer reactions now.
It's 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. As the front of his robes seem to catch a light, and soon as it hits, none of you noticed it before, but now there is like a crow kind of sitting on his shoulder as well that seems to kind of materialize.
Is that on all the aberrations?
Yes.
Just the one. Okay.
Just the one at first, and then it all seems to spread to the rest of them.
Fuck. Nevermore.
Nevermore! Nevermore!
That was a raven.
Alright, sorry,
yeah.
Oz. Oh, yeah, did you want to do anything more?
No, I'm saying my turn.
Yep. Oz, you're up.
Uh,
You do know at this moment, since you can kind of gather that this time all of a sudden they didn't rotate, like they didn't seem to spin in the room for a sec. That was he did take the hit, the one up on the stairs at the moment.
Okay, so
he's Mr. Flesh.
Yeah.
Fuck. How am I gonna
You can
start
kind of,
this?
you like after seeing it happen a few times now, you most of you can kind of gather if the room doesn't if they don't spin, they haven't swapped places yet.
So there's nothing for me to do if I can't reach him because I can only move 30 feet.
Throw
Put me in a
someone.
useless position here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's
You
see
can
what I
always
do.
set up to protect against the knight when he shows up.
You could probably get to the very bottom one.
Yeah, but what's the point?
I haven't swapped.
That's what the one up in the top left-hand corner is the one that's flesh at the moment.
Yeah, actually, let me put that there at the moment. So that's when you definitely know.
Yeah. The rest of them are apparitions. If I try and take a swing, nothing's gonna happen. He's the one that we're gonna hit.
Are you
So,
raging?
Even if I try to rage, it's just an extra attack. Right now, I move 30 feet. It's just that's it. You know what I mean?
move
Like
30
I could
feet.
move that 30 feet.
Right,
I
yeah.
could. Actually, you know what? I would like to go into a friend. Is it? Yeah, I would like to go on a frenzied rage.
Hey!
I would like to rage.
I would like to.
And I'm going to move 30 feet towards him.
Yep. Which one? The bottom one down here?
No, towards Mr. Skin.
Oh,
at the
yep.
top.
Yep. Right about
Yep.
there.
I grab out my javelin.
Yep.
And I fucking piff it at his head.
All right, roll to hit.
Pray for me, people.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
yeah, 20 dice, yes. Dash always gets a crit, yes.
It's a crit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a natural 20.
No, sorry. Wait. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to say you have disadvantage on this attack.
Oh, fuck. All right, fine.
Why?
It'll be another 20. Don't worry about it.
No,
Why?
it's a special ability of his. It's called displacement. After he's used an illusionist action, he can say.
I just legitimately wanted to know why.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
that's what I'm explaining. Every time he does the room spin, it charges up a displacement charge for him, and then he can use that to displace himself off the spot for a bit, and it causes disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Do I get advantage on this throw?
No, not on the throw.
Fuck me. All right, hold on. Well, that's a 19.
Which is also
Ooh.
a crit.
No, not a. Oh yeah, for an orc. Yeah.
19.
No, that's no, that's not how
An
the
orc
orc one.
ability or a barbarian ability?
No, it's an orc one, and I'm pretty sure it's when you get the what do you call it? Because it's a knight ability that lets you do the 19 hit.
Yeah, no, orcs don't get
I thought
crits.
it was a
on
half orc
19s.
ability.
No, half orc get more damage when they do a crit.
Okay. So what now? I'm gonna throw it anyway. I'm gonna throw it at him.
Yeah. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Yeah. This one's a 1d6.
Yeah, savage attack. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, you can roll one of the weapons.
Melee. So there you go.
And yeah, on top of that as well. It's only if you get a crit as well.
1d6 plus 4, so that's a 10.
It's a 10 damage. Beautiful.
Oh, you know what? I'm happy with that. That's fine.
No, it's fine. It's a melee attack anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, he takes the javelin right in the like just cops it underneath the arm. It like scrapes through, like cuts the bottom of underneath his bicep open, and he's bleeding a lot out of there. But he kind of like waves his hand, and all of a sudden it looks healed.
Fuck off.
All right, up next is so we done Oz, we done Dunt. Daz is a 3, so the wizard himself. All right, so. No, it's not the same turn, so I can't use the layer ability. So I will cast.
Here we go. He's gonna come up here.
I won't use the
You
layer,
take
but
the javelin at him.
but he'll cast mirror image. So how many? He only gets 3 off that, doesn't he? Mirror image. Actually, you know what? No. He's going to do something else. He is going to cast...
Surrender, I know, right? Fuck.
Preston, I need you to roll a wisdom save for me.
Ooh.
Ew.
Little do you know my wisdom saves. Oh, wow. I'm actually good.
It's
No,
oh, wait, it's good.
Yeah, well, it turns out I'm proficient in intelligence and wisdom saves. So
Yeah.
there you go. You learn something new every day. Totally made his character. Well, it doesn't matter when I roll a 4 on the die.
Okay, cool.
Good job, Preston.
All of a sudden, you see your grandpa in front of you.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
fuck off.
Fuck off.
He's like walking towards you, and he is like bleeding out of a wound out of his stomach. You are frightened so as long as this spell ends, you are frightened. You are cowered in the corner from this image.
Ah.
The target's turn. When before the turn.
Fuck.
Okay, and there'll be other stuff once it's your turn.
Preston's just there and he like...
Yeah, all of a sudden you like out of the corner of you guys' eyes, you see kind of like Preston nearly roll up into a fetal position.
Like he
Hang on.
I physically dropped my book
What
and
did-
I'm just like, dude, Grandpa.
Sorry.
Do we see this, Nato? Do we
Yeah.
see...
Yeah, that's what I mean. You guys see him kind of just like nearly like
No.
you'd see somebody just get punched in the gut
No,
and
no,
kind of
what he's
fall.
saying is, do they see my grandpa?
No,
Grandpa.
they don't see anything.
Fuck.
I thought Preston used a magical power that was kind of like mine.
No, I used mage armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Just like.
Oh, Also-
no, I was just saying that the wording on that is similar to protection from evil and good.
Also,
okay.
also, this is an attack spell rather than like a protection from good and evil kind of
Well,
thing.
if I used
Gotcha.
protection from good and evil, I would have got advantage on that. But
Yeah.
no, I'm silly.
Yeah, so you you're frightened until the duration of the spell ends.
Oh.
But you do, so yeah, we'll roll on your turn when that gets to it. Also, since I've used an illusion spell, I will cast. Yeah, so he'll rotate through the room. There we go, and he is gone. All right, up next is Daz.
Hello. Whereabouts is Preston in the room?
Preston's up here, up the top.
Oh, okay. So he's the
The little wizard
and he's
with the
like on the
staff.
floor, like
Yeah,
Like
Like,
you had your blessing you could have used as your roll. Oh, he's only 4. Never mind.
yeah, you still wouldn't have passed. Yeah, to use it just looks like somebody's just been like, really king hit it in the gut and kind of crippled over and kind of
Like
like
his eyes are wide and he's just on the
yeah,
on
but
the floor, book sprawled out.
but then also his face shows a different sign of like absolute terror. And you're close enough to see it. You're probably you and probably Trickery are the only ones that could see it if Trickery was like paying much like giving that much attention.
Trickery.
I didn't see it.
Where are you? Nah, you're down there and you're also facing away from it. Like, you saw him kind of crippled over, but you thought maybe he's just been hit.
Oh, okay.
Am I able to make it over there if I waddle over there?
5, 10, 15.
I think I got like 30
Yep.
feet of range.
Yeah, you can make it there.
Okay, I'm gonna waddle over to Preston and have a look at him. A proper look.
Alright, yeah, you see, like, absolutely horror on his face. Like,
Alright.
like, you've seen it on people that are, like, where, like, you don't usually happens, but, like, there was this one time in the mines when somebody's, like, got toppled with a whole bunch of rocks and got kind of stuck under there, and you saw this horror in the face where that guy kind of knew he was going to die and he didn't want to die. And that's the kind of, like, horror in his face of, like, seeing death.
Okay, sorry, the dog started barking. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, I want to use a second level spell called Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw.
so, it's, lets me amplify or suppress strong emotions in a group of people, like a 20-foot radius. So I'm gonna pick the effect where you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Beautiful. Alright,
Uh,
so as you cast it, all of a sudden, Preston, the image of your grandpa kind of, like, just disappears. Like, just kind of, like, fades away. But the emotional damage is still there, all of this. You still feel it, but you're not frightened.
I look up at, so I see Daz, like, after I kind of, like, snap back into it, I see Daz there, right? And I see him in the midst of casting, right?
Yeah.
I look up and I'm just like, and like a tear rolls down his face, and he's just like, I saw my grandpa.
Aw.
And then
Can't
he
wait till we cast warm baby milk for Preston. Seriously.
Harsh!
Bloody hell.
I want to help Preston up.
Yep.
I'm going to look him dead in the eye and I'm going to say, you take whatever you saw and you use it.
and the
Use it to fight.
Make another wisdom save for me.
Who, me?
Yeah, no, Preston.
Preston.
Just see if this is enough to kind of, because this is like, even though the spell's gone, it has lasting effects.
Yeah, little baby Preston. Oh wait, that didn't land. Fuck, what's it on? I'm letting it roll. What's happening? Ooh, I should do that more often. 22.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, like, it's still there. Your image of your grandpa, like, dying in front of you nearly, but you feel the words of Daz, and you kind of just push it to the back of the mind, and you, like, even, like, it's never a feeling for you, but there was still a hatred of, like, whoever did this to your grandpa. You're like, it's like a subliminal thing to you, because, like, Preston would never have the front of his mind, like, I've got to kill the person that did that to me. But,
Yeah,
like,
no, exactly,
you just
yeah.
have that, like, feeling of, like, I've got to get them.
Yep.
All right, Daz, what are you doing? That's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's like a movement and a full action, so I'm set.
Beautiful. All right, Trickery, we're back to the top with you.
Shit. It's a stupid question. The aberration still get an attack of opportunity if I move away?
You'll
That's
have
if
to
it's
see.
an aberration.
You'll have to see. I'll roll to see if he's there. And if he's there, then yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to stay there,
Okay.
and I'm going to hold my action for when the Black Knight appears.
Ooh, good, good, good. Okay. Well, anything else? Don't want to move?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, it's the Black Knight's turn. Now, let's have a quick, you guys, let's have a roll to see who shows up on. Ooh. Oh, he's here. Speaking of which, shows up right behind you.
He's like, stop, bitch.
So this is completely random. Every time he appears, I'm rolling a 6-sided dice. 6 I re-roll again, and 1 to 5 is like where you guys... I've given you each a number, so... It's a 2, so it shows up on you. It rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Yeah, so you have a surprise attack, because you are waiting for this moment.
And I am going to fuck this motherfucker up
Mm-hmm.
and cast Fairy Fire behind him so that it is on he
'Cause-
touches the edge of Fairy Fire.
Yeah, 2 seconds. This affects invisibility, yeah?
Yep.
Yep, cool.
He might not be going invisible.
No, you can't. As long as I have concentration, he cannot use Fairy Fire. As long as Fairy Fire stays up on him, he can't use invisibility.
Yep,
But
okay.
I'm not saying he might not be doing that.
Okay.
Do it.
So basically, it's a 20-foot cube. So I want to put it like behind him, so it's gonna catch him but not catch me.
Okay, so like about like there.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Alright, and I'll put little dots in there because that's the fairy fire.
Yep. So he's covered in Fairy Fire now.
Okay, anything else?
And I don't know. I will use inspiration.
Yep.
To inspire. Who's up next? Preston's up next. I'm going to inspire Preston.
Lord knows he needs it.
We need
Alright.
to take a shot every time Preston got inspired.
Yeah, what level is your inspiration dice? It's still a D6?
It's still a D6.
Yep, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Alright.
I haven't got a song prepared, so I'm sorry.
Yes, go for it.
No, I haven't got one prepared.
Oh, no bueno, no bueno.
Not bueno. I yell at Preston, and I will always inspire you.
Thank God, Amazon's gonna get rid of me.
There you go.
I will always be your bodyguard.
Alright, cool.
So you take a D6.
Yeah, Tika D6. Alright, so now we'll go back to the Black Knight's turn. He's gonna have a swing at you. Or will he? What other abilities has my big boy got? I haven't been able to use him yet. Nah, there's nobody close enough to use that one. Alright, I am gonna use... No, I'm just going to hit you with a normal attack. Alright, he gets 2 attacks on you, so let's go. He's going to hit. Alright, first one misses. That's a 4 plus 7, so that's only 11. Wait, what's your thing?
13, baby.
Okay, yep, 11. I just didn't realize it was a plus 7 to his attack, so I was just making sure. Alright, cool. With the second swing, he overswings and, like, swings it over your head and leaves his gut completely open. I need you to roll an attack roll. Ooh, he got a nat 1.
Oh, can I get sneak attack on this as well?
No.
Damn.
Aw.
Oh no.
Did you get a nat 1?
No.
Ah,
What did you get?
It'll be 9.
that's alright.
9!
As, like, he leaves himself completely open and you go in for an easy stab and it just hits his plate armor and just goes boom, off. Like, you didn't realize how thick the Black Knight's armor is that he's wearing, and it didn't even seem to leave a dent on his armor. Alright.
Yeah, that was nat 2.
Jeez. He goes to disappear, but he feels like all of a sudden he goes to, like...
advantage because he's affected by Fairy Fire.
Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah, the boys.
15 plus 7, so yeah, 22.
Beautiful. So
I was
you
using
get
my
a...
dagger, though, on my
You
strength.
technically get sneak attack then when you have an advantage, yeah?
Nah, because I was using strength. I was using strength on the roll.
Alright, cool. Then don't
Oh.
worry.
You told me I couldn't have sneak attack before. Otherwise, I wouldn't roll.
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah, you're trying to brute because you can't see an opening in the armor at this stage. So you're just trying to brute force the knife through.
Oh, 4 plus 1 because it's a +1 dagger. So 5.
5 damage. Yeah, as you kind of like hit him in the plate armor. It seems to.
And I'm gonna use an inspiration die. Actually, can I do that?
Have you got the ability to use it on yourself yet?
Yes, with my attacks, I can.
Okay.
Oh, you picked the sword.
Oh, colleges.
College of swords.
Oh.
Go for it.
I can.
Yeah.
Can I use it?
The DM sitting there like the fuck?
If you want to use it, yeah, then go straight ahead.
Hang on, let me just make sure I read this. So I get to use.
Motherfucking bard.
That's bardic inspiration. There it is. So it's 2d6. It's an extra 3 damage.
3 damage. So that's 8 in total.
Yep.
8. Beautiful. Yeah, as you go to stab in, it kind of slips off, but it just seems to nick him on the hip, like just in the tiniest bit of gap between his armor. You seem to slash just a little tiny bit. You hear a bit of like the tiniest little but more just like angry that you're able to hit him. He goes to try and disappear, and he phases out for a second and then blinks back. So he is still there, and now it is... I've lost my thing. We go with Preston.
All right, Preston's gonna, like, he's picked up his spell book. He looks over at Daz, and he just is. He goes, how am I gonna say this? He's, hey, how you doing? Come here often? No, he's he's gonna look at his spell book, and he goes, oh no, sorry, no, no, let me read that. He's gonna look at his spell book, look at Daz, nod, and then look at where he last knew where the main guy was.
So up here at the stairs?
Yeah. He's gonna look at him, and he's just gonna say, "You have no power over me," and then I cast protection of evil and good on myself.
Okay.
And also, because it's an abjuration spell, it triggers my arcane ward.
Yep.
Which means I also get let's see, the ward has I get a ward that lasts on me until I have a long rest. The ward has a hit point maximum equal to twice my wizard level plus my intelligence modifier.
Beautiful.
So I get I get 12 HP from that. And I have protection from good and evil.
Nice. Are you moving around, or are you staying where you are?
I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot though, actually.
All right, beautiful. On
Yeah, I'll
to
stay
Preston. Bish and
Oh, no,
Oz.
go if you want, that's fine. Ain't no fang.
No more turns for you, wizard boy. Yeah, Bish and Oz. Who wants to go first?
Ali, you want to go first?
I'm just sorry. I was still learning shit. Can I do an attack and a spell or no?
No, they're both action. Unless one of them is a bonus action, and it will say that it's a bonus action if in the spell. If it just says one action, it's just a whole one action.
Gotcha. Okay, cool beans. Okay, cool. All right. I don't think I'll use that yet. Okay. So we've kind of forgot about the wizard here for a bit. So we still don't know where he is, yeah?
No, he's gone back to being disappeared again.
So it could be the one in front of you or the one in front of me.
Yeah, he's one of them.
He has taken a lot of damage, it seems like, last time you saw. Like, he was bleeding very profusely from that javelin thing until all of a sudden it wasn't bleeding anymore.
And there would be no way to actually determine whether
Until we strike him.
that's it, is it? All right.
There is ways. Like, I'm not giving you 100%, like, no way to get to him. There is ways.
That's what I'm like. There has to be a way.
There must be like a spell or something. Oh, wait a minute.
There's the crow that's on
Yeah, all of them have the crow again. It was more, you could kind of gather that, like, he was keeping the crow hidden, and then because he's been taking more damage, it's harder for him to hide things. Like he's trying to keep more of his magic into like helping himself than like hiding things in the room and hiding things on himself.
Can you perceive a pool of blood at their feet?
You don't see, none of them seem to have blood around them.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Oh, that was a good. I was trying to figure out what was a good way of like determining like what's a good giveaway.
Like there obviously is still like a pool of blood here that never cleared up, but it doesn't seem to be coming from that one anymore.
I'm just gonna have to risk an attack, I think.
Risk it to get the biscuit.
Someone's gotta do it. Now would he be stupid enough to come back in front of me though?
Possibly.
Is he
I think
ballsy? Is he that
It's
ballsy?
a roll.
All right. Well, I think I'll just do just a one-handed longsword attack on the one in front of me again.
All right, let me have a go. Go for it.
Oh. Hang on, I gotta look at his face.
So okay, now because it's one-handed, what do I get on it? So because I got 12, so I got my proficiency.
Yep. You get your proficiency, your strength, and I think you get +2 to it as well. Or is that only on damage rolls for your dueling?
I think. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have.
I'm always bad when it comes to these like little
Yeah.
things.
No,
I'm
that's all
remembering
right.
what goes plus on plus. Because I know the sword gave me something, the new sword.
Yeah,
There's a
+1,
+1.
+1 on both things.
Okay, so then
And dueling.
12.
Nah, dueling's only to damage rolls.
Okay, so it's 12 plus 2 plus 1.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I can only use the 8 for this one because I only used one hand. Remind me to like buy other dice so I can get different colors.
Buy other dice so that you can get different colors.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Always got my back. All right, 3.
All right,
Look,
yeah.
fine.
As
Which
you
one's
swing,
pretty good?
you seem to hit flesh again.
Yes, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Guys, we're good at this.
Yeah. What's your damage?
Well, I rolled 3 plus. Is that a plus on that one?
Yeah, +2 for the dueling, and then +1 for your sword.
Oh, there you go.
So what was that in total then? So 3,
6.
Wait.
6.
So the dueling is because she's got.
Because
Is that
Dueling is
proficiency or something?
It's my
yeah,
paladin
it's-
feature.
yeah,
It's
paladin.
something that I picked up. Yeah.
It's her fighting style.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
Okay.
it.
yeah, you feel flesh, and all of a sudden he kind of drops to his feet, and all of them seem to disappear.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Bish is into his day.
You see a look on his face of like near horror right now, and he like shouts out. He goes, "Fine, I'm out of here. Like you can keep holding them off." And he like raises his hand, and
Oh,
let's see
no.
what I can.
Yeah, I know. He goes, "Hell Hydra."
Okay, cool. And then Vaughn goes, "Just give me the last bit before you go, then. I'll got them." And then all of a sudden he goes like halfway stopping, like raising his hand to do the spell, and then kind of flicks his hand. All of a sudden, Vaughn, 2 more arms grow out of Vaughn. So now he's like, he looks like Goro nearly.
Oh, cool.
Except
Kick him in the
not-
balls. Kick him in the balls. I know this one.
I
Does
played
he
the-
get an attack of opportunity if he's retreating?
Punch.
No, no. And then he's not moving anywhere. He just cast that spell. So now, what's the name? Vaughn will have advantage. Like you'll have disadvantage on hitting him, and he'll have advantage on
But
hitting
we've
you.
got advantage on hitting him.
So you'll just if he stays in the fairy flyer, he's
Well, the fairy fire stays on anyone that stands in it.
yeah, we'll see.
So even if he moves out of it, he's still got fairy fire on him.
Just you wait. And then all of a sudden he goes back to raising his hand, and he disappears from the field as well.
Oh,
God damn it.
$500 sunglasses, asshole.
Alrighty. Up next is. Oh, Ali, did you want to move?
Oh yeah, I guess I can now.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna start moving up towards Vaughn. Is his name Vaughn?
Yes, Vaughn.
All right, I'm not gonna be right on him. I'm gonna be like a space or 2
All right.
like away.
So
Just be
just
careful. He's fully armed.
about there.
Oh my
Dad.
Jesus.
Fairy fire.
All right.
I'm not in the fairy fire. Fairy fire.
All right, Oz, you're up next.
Yeah.
You can say he got a hand.
All right. No, those are tables, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm wearing my helmet, and that means I got like fire coming out of my
Yeah,
eyes and
your
shit.
eyes are like they're glowing red at the moment.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, you're just this huge barbarian orc with a plate helmet on with glowing red eyes at the moment. Nearly like they're on fire because like the nearly has this image of like smoke coming out of your eyes.
Am I still
I just-
raging?
Yeah,
Oh,
rage
yeah.
only goes off if you do not do anything that turn or don't get hit that turn as well. Both
Cool.
those conditions have to be met.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna jump on top of that table and get as close to that motherfucker as I can.
All right, jump up
I'm
there.
gonna spit in my hands. I'm gonna grab out. I'm just gonna grab out my warhammer.
Yep,
I'm gonna whack that motherfucker right in his head.
go for it. Roll to hit.
Nat 20.
By the way, both hands too. So just to clarify.
Can we just start calling them dash 20s?
Dash.
Dash 20s.
There we go. Well, dash 20.
Yeah.
Close.
All right, roll to hit, and you also get double damage. You get like an extra, like so you get 2 sets of dice for your, for crit,
2d,
and then
2d8.
yeah, and another one on top of that because of your reckless ability for being an orc as well. Yeah.
Wait, so I get 2 sets of dice. Repeat that for me again. I
So
get
you-
2 sets
so-
of dice.
You get three times the amount of dice you would normally do for your damage.
So 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8.
Really? Okay. All right. Then
No,
I'll just
it's
roll it.
two-handed, so it's d10, isn't it?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 3d10 you're gonna hit with.
All right.
Damn.
All right, here we go. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh. I don't know which one's a D10. D12.
It's the diamond-looking thing
Okay. Thank you. Trickery.
without the double digits on it.
Yeah, it should just go up to 0 or double 0.
Oh. 0 or double 0. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I got it.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. So 3 of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Plus 4 on each.
No, just the +4 on the first one.
Okay. Cool. 7 plus 4 is 11. 7 plus 7 is 18. Sorry, I had a mind fart there.
It's a brain.
Plus 8. Sorry, 18 plus 8.
26.
26.
Damn!
Sorry, I'm having a fucking mind fart.
26 and 8. Beautiful. Damn. So you bring down your warhammer right onto his shoulder, and it just like it bends the armor in, and you hear him like just, and he kind of nearly like drops his mace for a second, and kind of like war mace, and kind of grabs it again in his hand, and kind of so his glaive in his hand, and then he kind of catches it at the last moment, and then he kind of just looks at you and kind of just like rotates to the arm, and you hear it go click click. And he like looks at you and he gives you like the biggest smile. So like I don't remember if you guys saw the image, but yeah, he hasn't really got like a helmet on. He has like a cape, like nearly a hood on, so you can see his face completely, while the rest of him is like bulging armor. All right, up next is
Hang on, how'd he grow arms if he's wearing armor?
don't know.
They're magical arms.
Yeah, maybe.
I just
A
think of like
wizard did
Muppet
it.
arms.
He puts the arm in armor.
So what you're telling me is this cunt's
Oh
powerful.
my god.
All right. So the wizard is no longer here anymore, so it's not his turn. So Daz, it's your turn.
I'm right here. That hurts, man.
I'm just gonna have a quick look around. Has anyone taken damage?
Yeah, I'm on 9 HP.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck, when did you take a hit?
When you took a hit.
Fireball.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
The
that.
same explosion.
Damn. All right. I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned pat on the back, and give you a little bit of healerinos.
Is that the butters? There you go, buddy.
Have at him, son.
All right, roll to heal.
Roll
that
So-
beautiful, delicious healing.
total of 10.
That's exactly what I needed to get back to me.
Ah,
Beautiful.
It's
All right,
almost like you knew.
are you moving, Daz?
Yeah, maybe I'll waddle like maybe 2 spaces to the left, away from Preston.
So just next to this table.
Bringing me down, man.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right, alrighty. So we are back to the top. It's Trickery's turn again.
Now, I have advantage, but he's at a disadvantage because he's got the extra arms.
Yep.
But I
Yeah,
have
no
advantage
advantage.
because someone's within 5 feet of him, so I can use
Well,
sneak attack.
no, with sneak attack you don't actually get the advantage. Because
Yeah, I know, but I've
yeah,
got
you just
someone's there, so I can still get a
yeah,
sneak attack.
because there's an ally within 5 feet of him, so you get sneak attack damage if you hit.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go for a sneak attack hit with my rapier.
Yep.
Ooh, damn it. That sucks. 10.
No, it's the rapier just like
With advantage?
it's
I
not.
lost the-
Yeah,
no advantage because he's got the extra arm.
with the extra arms you roll at disadvantage, but then because it's fairy fly you roll at advantage, so it just neutralizes everything at the moment. Yeah, so you like the rapier's more of a slashing weapon, and you go to slash across his armor, you just see a whole bunch of sparks and kind of glinter as it goes across his armor.
Aren't rapiers piercing weapons?
Finesse, piercing, yeah.
Piercing. Yeah, so you.
Yeah, fencing.
Sorry, I'll change it. He tries to stab him, and it glistens off the same kind of way. All right, up next is his turn. All right, he is going to take a swing at you now a few times. Actually, no, you're all around him, so that's beautiful. Let's try this move then.
You don't have to. You could just not.
All right,
I'd be fine with that.
I need. What's that?
$1?
5, 10, 15. No, Daz and
Dollars what he
Preston.
needs.
Daz and Preston are just out of the range, so all three of Oz, Trickery, and Bish, I need you to roll a wisdom save for me.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
He's gonna call you names, and it's gonna hurt your feelings.
Okay.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay,
Whoa.
you're cool.
You've played this game before.
Old knifey spoony.
18, NATO.
18. Yep, you're cool.
13.
Oh, that is not enough. Okay, you all of a sudden he seems to be like his presence to you is bigger, and all of a sudden you're frightened. So, so for the next until your ended next turn, yeah, you'll be able to do a saving roll for it. But the start of your turn, you have to use your whole movement to flee as far away as you can from the target.
I know what this is.
That is dreadful.
wait.
That's
Do I take
dreadful
damage
aspect.
from that?
No damage.
Okay.
It's also a bonus action. So what is he going to do for his normal action?
Just
Does it break concentration? Is probably a better point of my question.
Yes, yeah, it breaks concentration. Fear breaks concentration.
Well, Fairy Fire is a concentration spell, so there you go. Bye bye, Fairy Fire.
no.
Yeah, so now all of you have disadvantage on attacks.
All of us.
All right. Well, before you flee, he's going to hit you with 2 glaive attacks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, the first one is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Oh, shit.
That fucking hits.
that's 11 damage for the first hit.
Ow.
And then a second hit is... Oh, that one's,
This is
yeah.
powerful attacks.
It's just a normal glaive. It's a 1d10.
We're
It's
just really weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1d10,
kidding.
but he can roll 11.
Well, no,
How
it's
far the-
it's
my
1d
brain-
it's
Modifier,
1d10
it's
plus 4.
modifier, I get it. It's
Yeah.
all-
You're explaining
Uh,
it to the special people.
All right. And so that is what would that be? 24 to hit. So let's roll that again.
Jesus.
He's got +7 to hit. It's awesome.
No, it's not.
That
Really?
one's only 6 damage.
Only.
All right, and I'm gonna roll to see if he can disappear. Oh yes, he does. He disappears.
Fuck.
Fucker.
All right, up next is. So we'll just go with Bish then, because Bish is going first.
It's my turn. My turn.
No, sorry, yeah, it's Preston. I always skip you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Preston at 20. Preston at 20.
Why'd you write this down, Nate?
I do.
Alright.
It's just because like I see Preston as the Black Knight because it looks 20, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing the 20, and then I just skip him.
He looks more 19. He's still young. He's gonna walk up to hastily walk over to Trickery
Yep.
open up his spell book.
You don't know at the moment yet that he's frightened. Because the effects of the frighten doesn't really kick in until Trickery's turn.
No, but like, wouldn't I be able to see that he was affected by some kind of?
Well, you know what? Roll an Arcana check for me.
I was affected by a glaive going into my side twice.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty bloody obvious.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it wasn't a magical effect; it was just like his presence, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Well,
never mind.
and also because like you couldn't really like you were behind. Like he's a big boy anyway, and you probably wouldn't have seen Trickery's face until he disappeared, and then and you wouldn't know if it's whether he's scared of just taking 2 huge glaive attacks or whether.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he wasn't actually. Yeah, it's just his presence gets fearful. He's not actually casting a spell.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Preston just looks around. Where did he go? And you know what? I'm gonna hold like
Yeah.
ready in action.
Yep. What do you want to ready?
Firebolt
Okay, cool.
when he shows up.
Yep. All right. Now we're gonna go to Bish.
Can I move to the? I don't want to move too far away from Trickery in case he gets fixed up, but in the same sense. All right, I'm gonna move. See, when I try to say this, I'm not sure if the screen's flipped, but see where the tables are and see how there's like a gap there.
No, the screen's not flipped for you.
Oh, is it? Oh,
No.
okay, then like just move diagonally to the bottom left.
Bottom
Just a
left down
little
here.
bit. Yeah. Not that far, more in the middle.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Um,
Yeah, are you just gonna ready action as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready action.
What do you want to ready? Just a normal attack? Divine smite?
I want to ready.
Or you can just say an ability
do
if
I
you.
know?
If you
Do I
don't-
know what he is?
Yeah, you could kind of gather that. Yeah, he's probably further down the path, Oathbringer as well. Like you could feel the darkness. It's a different darkness to you, but you can still feel the darkness of. It's hard to explain. It's not the same taint as yours, but you can feel he's broken something like himself as well.
Okay, and when I used Divine Sense before, I wasn't able to establish him in the room, was I?
Oh, no, yeah, you could tell he was a human presence.
Human. Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hold a spell.
Okay. All right, Oz, what are you doing?
I'm getting off the table. Thinking, because I can't, like, everybody else can ready a spell and shit. I can't really do that.
You can ready an attack.
You're ready in attack.
Yeah, if he appears next to you, you can
That's
swing
what-
away.
that's exact- yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you want to hop off the table? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I definitely want to hop off the table because if he tries to flip the table,
Where you going?
fuck.
North, south, east, west?
Good question.
That's it.
I'll do it near Bish. Like, I'll drop down.
Right
Yeah.
there?
Yep. Just in case he appears right in between us. which would be
All right,
fucking-
cool.
I'll ready. Can I? I'll ready. I'll basically just ready my warhammer to swing at him.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
Now it is Daz's turn.
Hi. All right. So Trickery took a massive hit, right?
Yep.
All right. It's waddle mode. I'm gonna waddle over him.
Okay.
What a mode!
All right. So you're up.
Waddle.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can wipe out that fairy fire too.
Yeah.
What a mode!
Whoa. So
Oh,
how
confused
bad does
by
he
it.
look? Does he look like really bad or?
Pretty bad.
All right.
Pretty bad.
I'm gonna take out the
Less than half my health.
Fuck.
Ooh, wait, half your health.
Bit under half, yeah.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty profusely from the big glaive attacks that he took.
Actually, no. Okay, I think you should be fine with one of these ones. All right, I'm gonna use a cure wounds on you as a level 1 spell, and not what I was gonna do before.
All right, roll for. Oh, Jesus! Roll for heals.
That's an 11.
All right, you get 11 points of healing there, Trickery.
Woohoo!
All right, back up to the start. Speaking of which, Trickery, your turn.
You said I had to run away from him.
No, yeah, you can't flee anymore because you don't. So you.
I don't know where to flee.
Yes, yeah. So this.
You just wait for
Kill him,
them.
but I can't flee.
Yeah. So this ends your turn. Now make another Wisdom saving roll for me
Oh my god.
to see if you're not frightened anymore.
Come on, purple dice. Oh shit. That's a 2.
No, yeah, you're still frightened, but you still can't do
Aw.
anything.
Congratulations, you passed.
All right.
But now he's evidently frightened, yeah?
So yeah.
Oh,
All right. Shows up behind you there, Oz, and it's going to take 2 swings.
Do I get my reaction?
Hang on.
Oh,
can we
actually,
get
yeah.
a-
Everyone who can do range stuff at the moment.
I got firebolt.
Yep, you have firebolt. Roll to hit.
So I was sitting there with my book just waiting.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna wait, is it disadvantage or advantage or whatever?
Not for a magic attack.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Do
That's
it.
22.
Pretty much. Sorry. Here, any range attack doesn't get affected by his disadvantage. It's only
It's a melee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Beautiful. Yep. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage. Omelette du fromage. That's a powerful 1.
Oh, 1 damage. Okay.
A whole damage. Take that, you fuck.
Okay, and Oz, you get to roll to hit as well.
Oh, yes.
All
Because
right.
you've got ready to hit. So you hear him
I
like
was ready as well, by the way.
yeah, but you oh no, you've got a yeah, you've got a spell. Okay, cool. Yep.
Go for Bish.
I'm gonna use the spell command on him.
Okay. I get to roll to defend. What do I get to roll to defend? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
No.
Pretty sure it's an automatic hit.
Not with a
pretty
D6. I was rolling a D6 then to save for that.
Yeah, you have to
Ooh.
roll a d4.
No, I fail. That's a 2 plus
Yes.
1, so 3.
All right.
I look at him and I go, I know what you are, and I know what is your one weakness, which is command. I command you to grovel.
He stops and he like you can see every inch of him fighting it. Like you can see nearly like he's like tearing up, not from like crying, but like just pure like oomph. Like he's like glassy eyed from like just the strain of trying to go against the command, and all of a sudden he goes down to 1 knee, and then another knee, and his bottom 2 arms disappear as well. And he's just there, groveling in front of Oz.
And by the way, his turn ends as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Oz gets a hit first.
Fucking oath.
Holy shit! Good job.
All right.
Damn, Allie.
How am I gonna do this?
I love D&D.
Damn,
I'm just balled up in it.
it's so powerful. Preston Cowers again.
I'm trying to think now how I'm gonna fucking.
You're a barbarian. You just
Yeah,
hit
you,
things,
you
don't-
have advantage on this hit.
You have
Actually, no,
advantage.
no,
You gotta roll
actually,
20
no,
anyway, it doesn't matter.
no. He's like you could roll once to see if you get a nat 20. Even if you get a low number, you're still gonna hit. Like this is an automatic hit, but I want to see if you get a crit as well.
He will.
All right. Here we go. It's a natural 20.
Of course.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So roll for damage. You got 3 dice of damage.
Oh, fuck.
The 3 D10s again, yeah?
3 d10s.
All right. Forgive me. Because I've forgotten which one it was again. Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, so is it, no, sorry, question. 0 on these ones here.
Yeah, that's 10.
That's 10.
That's 10.
That's 10. Okay.
Even I know that now.
Okay, so,
Dash
That's
only
a
knows the 20-sided dice. His dice just has all 20s on it.
that's a 9, by the way, for the first one.
9.
Okay, well, that's 14 for that, so 9 plus
Imagine
14.
this poor guy that's like sitting on the ground just watching this. Like, he can't do anything.
So, sorry, 9 plus 14, that's 23.
Yep.
Poor guy. He bloody smashed me.
Well, that's a 33. Oh, right on the ledge.
All right. Cool. As you bring it down, he like at the last moment, like because you've got perfect like aim on his head, so you bring it down, and the last second he kind of tilts his head, but it like clips the side of his face and just like rips a whole bunch of his like his cheek just nearly off the bone a bit, and then you hit straight on the side of his collar at the moment, and he's just like intense like primal growl like comes out of him as like you see like his arm kind of go limp a bit. And, like, yeah, his cheek is kind of just hanging off at the moment. Like, it's just holding on, like, the bottom of the cheek is kind of hanging off, and you can see a bit of his, like, cheekbone through the cut. Alright. Who's up next? Okay, everyone had their things. Daz, you weren't doing yours. Alright, so... Wait, what were we going to do? Daz, so then it... Yeah, so it's back to Daz anyway.
No, it's
Wait, no, it shouldn't be me.
No, that's all them doing their readied attacks.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
after the Black Knight.
he's after the Black Knight.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's how we're going. Sorry, Preston. It is your. Yeah. No, it's just hella
Oh, that's
confusing because
confusing.
everything. Yeah, everything's like muddled up. But yeah. So
I'm pretty sure Preston doesn't exist, and he's like.
I'm sorry. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
He
All right,
says
Preston.
that now.
He's getting you into your character.
So what I get out of this is, it's not the group that doesn't see me, it's you.
The DM.
The DM is the Red Wizard.
Well, obviously.
Well, yes.
Oh my god! It's 24 to hit. with
Damn. Fireball. Yep. Roll for hit.
fire. Okay, let's.
I mean,
how about
roll for
more than
damage.
one? Roll more than one, please. Hey, it's a 10.
All right. 10 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
This
think so.
this hits him like right in the chest, and it kind of seems to hit his armor, but then all of a sudden you see kind of smoke coming out from like the collar of his from his outfit, and it must be burning something underneath the actual armor itself. It's like heated up the iron so much that it's like burning the cloth or whatever is under his armor at the moment.
Question: was
Yep.
his feet spell on me a concentration?
No.
No.
No, it's not a spell. It's like his presence. Yeah.
Mm.
It's like
come
how
on.
dragons have like an intimidating presence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's alright. That's why I was asking.
So then it will be Bish's turn.
Oh.
Yeah, because now we're back to Preston, so then it's Bish and Oz's turn again. So Bish, you're up.
All right. I am going to walk up to him.
Yeah,
And
as you,
is he still on the ground?
yeah, he's still in the grovel position, and as you're walking towards him, he goes, "You are nothing."
All right. I want to use my long sword and I want to aim for his neck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay, so how many things do I add on top of my thing?
Just all of them.
Are you
Yeah.
doing? Are you doing? Are you doing divine smite, or are you just doing a normal attack?
Do divine smite if you want.
Oh wait, what? So what? Yeah, what was your attack roll?
11
Plus,
plus my
Uh,
proficiency.
yeah, proficiency. So +2, and then plus
One
your
for the
sword for
sword.
1. So no, as you bring your long sword
Wait,
down.
doesn't she have advantage?
Yeah, sorry, you do have advantage. Roll again.
Oh.
You better kill it.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, so then
Add
20.
3 to it.
20.
There you
That's better. All right. So as you bring it down, you don't hit
thank you guys.
you don't hit the neck, but like you hit just underneath the shoulder, like ball part, like the
Neck minute.
like a bit of the armor that kind of bulges over the shoulder. You go slip underneath it and hit him right in the shoulder. So roll for damage, and so you're doing divine smite.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So as you do it as well, you feel like this is like the last time you used divine smite, it was nearly like it was acting on its own. Like it was nearly like that crappy feeling you had back when you were young, where like you didn't control the good. It was like you were just like its little like gateway into action.
You were
Well,
a slave to it.
but going like when you blocked his original darkness, it feels like you for this split moment are actually fully in control of your own. Like you're tapping from the goodness rather than it's coming through you. So roll for damage.
Do I just roll for
Normal attack, yeah, normal damage, and then it's 2d8 as your normal damage. On top of that.
Nice.
Okay, so I've got 8 anyway. It's my
Nice.
normal.
Oh, you went really robot-y.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
Oh, no, not you.
No, not
Andrew.
you. Actually,
Oh.
Preston.
Andrew.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
no,
enjoying it.
Okay, so first 8 is 8,
Damn. Yep.
and then I roll it twice more.
Yep.
7.
Yep.
4.
4, and then you add for the first one. You add your strength, which is 0, but you add your not
No,
your proficiency.
strength's 1 now.
Strength's 1. Okay, so you add 1 on top of that, and then you add dueling as well, which is another 2. So that's 3 more damage. Cool.
Plus the +1 on the sword.
And then the +1. So that's another 4 damage instead of 3. Okay, yeah, you bring it in and you see just like blood run out from underneath the armor, down his arm and dripping. Like there's a pool forming underneath his, like where his hand is kind of pushing down on the ground in his groveling position. All right, now, Oz, you're up.
Wow.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
I can only. Okay, as a berserker, I can only rage once during a fight, can't I?
You've still got rage on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know that. All right, well, let's just fuck him up. I'll grab out. Do I want to hit him again with the hammer? Let's mix it up a bit. No, fuck it. We'll just go with the hammer anyway. Well, I'm just gonna give him another whack on right fucking here. with the
Yeah.
hammer.
That's funny.
Don't jinx it, because you know what? If this is not one, this is your fault.
Good. You need to miss for once.
True.
That was a 2.
A 2. Okay.
But you've
Ooh.
got advantage.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 19.
All right. Cool. Roll for damage.
Yep. So that's a D8 plus 4. 12.
12. Yeah, 12 damage. Yep, 12. Cool. All right. And what do we? Daz, you're up.
Is it dead yet?
No.
Oh wow.
Does it look really bad though?
Yeah, he is like as I said. There's like pools of blood like pouring out from the armor underneath him. His cheeks hanging off right at the moment. Like it looks like that whole arm is nearly about to fall off. He is. He is.
Why won't you die?
He's not looking good.
Well, I may as well contribute. I'll hit him with a sacred flame.
All right.
So that's a dexterity saving throw. Has to exceed DC 14.
He is stuck in the current position, so that's an audio success.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. Let me roll that damage. Oh, it's just 1d8. Okay. That is a 7.
Okay, cool. As the pool of holy like nearly like lava look kind of hits him, you see like the fear instantly hit him, and it just like is burning and burning, and he's gone.
He likes it hot.
Well, that was a little anticlimactic.
And then, yeah, Trickery, you're up. Oh yeah, you're still feared, so that's the end of your turn, and he shows all of a sudden he kind of like comes into existence here, but
Can
he.
I make my saving throw at least?
Oh yeah, sorry, roll to save.
Thank
No.
you. 13.
No. All right. Now, Preston, it's your shot. He like just shows up, but he's like
Yeah.
he's like on one leg, on a knee, and like trying to hold himself up.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm not gonna risk not hitting him.
Alright.
All right,
He
cool.
was after me.
So actually, you know what?
What?
Ooh. No, he's. Ooh, fuck. I just wanna. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast it as a level 2 spell.
All right, go for it. So you get 3 darts.
I get 3 darts. No.
No, 4
I
darts.
already,
Sorry.
I get
Yeah,
4 darts.
yeah,
now.
4 darts.
So it's 1d4 plus 1.
Yep.
4 times. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 2 is 9. Ooh. Plus 5 is 14.
How would you like the foe to die?
Hey.
I see what
Yeah,
you did there.
so I cast, I focus all my energy, and these magical orbs just kind of like start appearing in front of my book, and I just boom, and they just like this mad kind of anime, and then like you hear like the mad anime music and shit.
Dick
and
shot.
Then, yeah, they just like launch him.
Somebody watched
Dick
the
shot.
final episode of Dragon Ball Super today.
I haven't watched it yet.
God,
Dick
it's
shot.
yeah. The end animation is some of the best animation I've seen from that thing, and I
Don't
never
tell me that I can't watch it tomorrow.
and I've never rated the animation in Dragon Ball Z, so that's how I'm like, yep, it's amazing.
Okay.
Dick shot.
Yeah, as each dart kind of like the first dart hits into him, and he gets back up, and he like see him go to like nearly run at you, and he like takes 1-2 steps, and then cops another one in the chest as well, and then kind of slips, and one just goes like straight into his throat, and he like is trying to pull that dart out, and the fourth one just hits him straight between the eyes, and you see him crumble to the ground. He's dead.
I want Fish to like kind of knowingly turn around and look at Preston and meet his eyes and give him a smile as just kind of like, see?
He doesn't even know it. He's got the book, and he's just like.
All right, I'm gonna rush this bit really quick because I need to do this last like 2 minutes before we go. All right, so you guys come together and instantly have the feeling to rush upstairs. Like you need to get to the Red Wizard. So
Where's the toilet?
yeah, so you guys rush upstairs.
I'm still scared, aren't I?
No, you're fine. No, once he died, all
I'll
of a
pick
sudden
you up.
you regain all your senses.
Oh, I'm fine. I've regained all my senses.
All right, we'll go back to that one. So you all rush upstairs to meet the eyes of the dark black wizard, grabbing like a bunch of notes in his hands, and all like, he gives you a little smile and then like vanishes again. Like one piece of paper kind of falls out onto the ground out of his hands. It doesn't seem to have gone with that one, but there's no one else in the office. Like it's just a little office, and that's all. There's no books or like bookshelves. There's just a desk, a chair, and then a window looking out like onto the north end of the city. You guys rush over to that piece of paper. You guys grab that piece of paper, and then you look out onto the scene of the city, and all of a sudden you see the Red Wizard out there, and behind him is a legion of undead people. You notice a few of the armor is the armor of the men that went in of Zane's soldiers, and a whole bunch looks like the outfits of the company itself. He has Arthur right next to him, and even though he's so far away, his words ring carefully in your ears, just as he was like whispering, like talking to you right next to your head.
And he says, "You're good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best."
He goes, my men have done their job well. They have delayed you enough that I am able to assemble this. Now Bimo Village will be mine, and you have no way of stopping me. And as he turns around, this gateway seems to open up behind him, and he walks through, and like it's so far of a distance that you guys there's no way you could even make it down and out there before all of a sudden all of the army has walked through this portal and it completely disappears. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
No. Fucking Arthur, little shit.
We told you.
This is your fault problem, not you, but like.
Hey, I told you to let me hurt him. All right, I wanted to crush that little fucker back in the city, and he was like, "No."
Well, maybe it's actually the other way around. If you were more nicer to him, he probably wouldn't have fled.
I would have crushed him anyway.
Yeah, we'll just say a quick goodbye to everyone streaming because we've got to go because it's late for the other boys on that side of Australia. I've been NATO J. Check me out at NatoJ18 on Twitter. You catch the two boys on Twitter and at their personal podcast at.
Couple of NPCs everywhere. You can find me aclay1788 and all that good shit.
Yeah, you can find me at BlueShift77 on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff.
And you can catch all the 8-Bit crew at 8bit.net. Yeah, and
8-Bit.
we are 8-Bit on Twitter. You can catch them all personally at Ali,
Miss Ally Hart.
Dash,
Dash Gamers.
and Benny. I keep going to say Trickery. You really become Trickery in my mind.
At the Spawny 13.
All right. We'll be having a break from this campaign for about 3-ish weeks. I'll probably be doing some other things in between then, and we might have to finish some Tomb of Horrors and stuff. And I don't know, there might be some one shots and stuff like that.
We
So
do a one shot. Yeah, I'd love to do a one shot.
yeah. So check it out at either this time ish on a Sunday or a Sunday morning for Australia. All right. Until next time. Goodbye.
And NP, see you later.
Much love, stay hungry.